Testing audio check. 1, 2. All loud and clear.
Yo, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, sir. Hello.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Oh,
Oh
that's live.
goodness
Yeah,
me.
it's being broadcast on the stream right now.
Oh shoot,
You
I
asked for the
better
mic check though. Yeah, GG scuff stream.
take that. Gotta lower my mic volume on your end there.
You saying? Oh, you're lowering my mic volume. Oh, that works.
Here and for Emil.
I'll just keep it the same, and you guys can put it at whatever volume you want.
So voice and video. I'm gonna test. Alright, my mic should be alright for now. And I think it's our cue to introduce ourselves.
Is the volume for me good for you? No.
Yeah, you're good. But yeah, everybody watching, welcome back to basically another weekly Popology tournament. We are. Oh, I'm just gonna mute the stream because it sounds so awkward. Yeah, I'm David the Spearer, coming at you, commentating alongside
With Mir.
with Mir. There you go. I was still not sure whether or not you were gonna be there. But yeah, we're still doing the final check-ins for the bracket. And before we start the show, there's a bit of blues news going around. If anybody's okay with it.
I'm excited.
I know.
Looks like we got some good players entered here.
Yeah, already on round one. We're getting stacked with players over here. Meanwhile, Mao being the privileged mofo he is, on setting himself on round two apparently.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, a lot of those are, I'd say, pretty decently strong players. You're getting a buy. I'm surprised to see Peleg is entered here. Is he making a return back to Battles 2?
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently the brackets on my side aren't really updating up compared to the stream.
Yeah,
A little
looks like,
refresh and everything is online. So Mao, Morphine, and the other two.
yeah, Yeet Boy. Yeet
Mao,
Boy hasn't
Morphine.
played in a while though. I mean, he was, pretty good, solid player back when he was playing a few seasons ago. But I don't know how washed he is, so we'll see.
Bit of a round to backseat over there. He has to. He's gonna have to analyze his opponents for round one to prepare for who's gonna face next.
Mao was saying he saw Yeet Boy lose to Bass with AFE in a Ryan Mahalik video.
Oh goodness me!
Yeah, oftentimes those are cherry-picked games. Sometimes he doesn't put the ones that he loses to players in there, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm sure Yeet Boy beat him plenty of times. Those just didn't make it into the video.
You know, this thing anticipation is often hard to predict.
Let's see, I'm just gonna pull
You
this up
sometimes
here.
know what you get, and sometimes you don't know.
I'll make this
Positive
a little
versus
bigger.
Bride. I don't know if it's cap or it's gonna be a 50-50 there.
Oh, I like that. Here we go. All right, how do I?
Okay,
I'm trying
so
to see if I can.
as a little reminder for all people watching, this tournament is gonna be just standard rules. The pantry is full of everything. You can choose whatever you want, whenever you want, and pit them up against your opponent and see if you can win your best of threes up until the final round, which is gonna be a best of five over there.
Yeah, I like standard rules. I'm excited because we might get to I'm hoping that maybe we actually get to see some ETN strategies. I mean, not ETN, the new hero, Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how good Bonnie actually is, though. That's the thing, is that, like, it seems like Bonnie might be kind of dog. So, we'll see.
Looks like we're
We'll
gonna have
see.
another Battles to Rosalia kind of situation.
Yeah, I mean,
Judging by the feedback of the active players playing her,
yeah, all five active players.
body's currently broken. Depends how you use her,
Bonnie's currently broken. Wait, who said that? Let me see.
Jake. Good old
Broken.
Jake.
Bonnie is incredibly broken. I mean, I
Ooh.
could see it working just because it generates so much cash for you theoretically. And then obviously the cooldowns, like every hero, every new hero when they come out, they just have broken cooldowns. Like their level 3 and level 10 come back so quickly. Like literally every time it's the exact same story with new heroes. It's like they got broken cooldowns, they're way too fast, and then every time a new hero comes out, like you know, mid-season patch or next season patch, they end up normally nerfing the cooldowns and making them longer and more in line with every other hero's cooldowns. So for that reason, I could see Bonnie like maybe being broken, but at the same time, I don't like the idea of like pre-buying defense in order to pop the mine cards, but we'll see.
Yeah, even then the developers are only one side of the game, and to ensure that everything can go well and gather feedback from the active player base, Hall Masters, and all the lower arenas, event theaters, and casual games and private matches, in order to try and balance the new content out with some buffs, some nerfs, some adjustments here and there.
I'm excited. I'm hoping we see some
Yes.
Bonnie strategies. I mean, Yee Boy is saying he thinks Bonnie's bad, and then you know, Jake's saying she's broken. So I mean, I'm
Youth
hoping
Boy
we get to see
predicting
some
that
like Bonnie
Bluestone
versus non-Bonnie
Corey's
stuff at a high level.
Youth Boy predicting Bluestone Corey being one of the meta maps. Meanwhile, we are already in game one. Super Tiger versus Basic Cal. And we already see Star Captain Jericho against Bonnie.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that like, I mean, I still use Agent Jericho here with Tac Farm Mortar as well, but it's not a good strategy. Like, there's so many strategies that are better than this one, but at the same time, it's like such a tried and true strategy that's been used for so many seasons that it's just like it's very comfortable. And yeah, so I'd probably take Super Tiger here to take this one home. And nice little getting a tower boost out of Cal already on round 3, which is pretty nice. So I'd take Super Tiger here just because I'm sure he has a lot of experience with this strategy and it's been labbed out so much. But it's a bad strategy. I mean, Mortar's so heavily nerfed now. It's such a bad tower. It's so RNG and inconsistent. But he's playing it right. He's getting the farm down before the round starts, and he's
Yeah.
probably gonna end up winning. We'll see.
Shell Shock nerfed into the ground with high costs and accuracy,
Yeah.
even burning stuff and Signal Flare.
Yep. They all suck. I mean, Mortar sucks now, but but it's such a mature strategy that I'm sure he's going to do fine with it. He's
I
opting to
mean,
go for the blade here before getting the farm up, which is interesting because you can generally greed out the 1-0-0 farm on the beginning of round 5. Yeah, so he's going for that. Just getting it late.
meanwhile, Cal on the other side already having the level 2 body mine carts with a body boomer on the side. And
No, I was
already
saying
you see
APAC
the
got. Go ahead.
already getting the mine cart upgrade to get 80 cash per mine cart.
Yeah, it's just going to be a matter of surviving here for Cal. I mean, Super Tiger's going to send rushes. He's going to have balloon adjustment. Cal's going to have to keep up with the minecart RB plus the balloon RB. So,
Oh.
just going to see if Cal can survive, which I'm assuming probably won't be able to, but we'll see. Already down to
And
tower
outside
boost.
that bio boomer spot, can get the job done at least until round 7 when the group deals become an issue. Plus, Bonnie's dynamites are good blue cleanup against everything that's non-black. At least until Bonnie levels up to, if I recall correctly, level 7 is where her dynamites can pop every single bloom type.
Yeah, Super Tiger having to
So,
burn a boost there. I was about to say that. Like, he's not floating money for mortar. Generally, if you can get a 0-0-0 mortar down beginning around 7, that's something I tend to like to do versus Ecos, just so you don't have to burn a tower boost. But Super Tiger elects just to go ahead and burn the boost. That's a super aggressive decision just to go ahead and burn the boost there. So I'm assuming that he's not gonna try to take this pound past round 16.
Round 8 coming, and Super Tiger's Jericho already gets the balloon adjustment up. Cal had to get a sniper to prevent more lives from losing. As you saw early game, Cal leaked a lot of lives for having a 2-0 boomerang into a bio boomer.
Cal could have balloon boosted. Yep, region zebras right here is what I was exactly thinking. And it might force a second boost. Yeah, so already down 2 boosts on Super Tiger's side. I think just playing a little too greedy with his farms. I don't really think it's worth all that greed. I mean, yes, he has 3-2-0-0 farms up, but I mean, come on, you're down 2 boosts already. It's just like, and then that's the thing. When you get down to 1 boost left, it's like you never want to use that last boost. So,
It's
I mean,
always
I'm
going to be a
assuming,
situational.
yeah, I'm assuming that you know, Super Tiger's gonna all out here pretty soon. We'll see. It's getting that birdie
Cal,
up a little high. I like it a little down lower, but it's probably fine.
all right, Super Tiger, opting to still go group blues. I have to ask though, actually, is group blues or Space Rainbow still
I wouldn't eco here at
more
all. If I were him, oh my god, you have to all out. You have to punish that. Jesus, it's a
supply
supply
drop
drop
with?
rush. Okay, there we go. A little bit
All
of
right,
rushing.
let's
I mean,
hope
I'm
it
talking
will
about like
work.
hold it down.
Nope,
Like no, like I
not
wouldn't even
supply.
let him get it. I'm not even trying to force a tower
Oh
boost here. Yeah,
no, oh
in
no,
that situation, if they
that's
apply a supply drop like that, I'm not even forcing a tower boost. I'm forcing a sell of the supply drop or death. I'm not allowing them to greed with.
that
But it was close.
sniper
But he got the win.
set.
Yeah.
That sniper set on strong against those leaking regens was already a bad
Yeah,
a
Cal. That
bad
was.
misplay. Could have easily switched to first after getting large caliber and boost. It at least would have cleaned the balloons and hope for a counter rush, or
That was. I think it was just too greedy.
green out some more.
We're seeing
While waiting
another
for
match
game
here.
2 on that part, we have Anyar versus Jay with Etienne against Bonnie. Boomerang, the Mortars Factory from Jay, and Bomb Farm, and what else was it?
Yeah, I
You
like
might know
this.
better.
I mean, I think this is another one of those strategies. Like, there's so many strategies that beat Jericho, Tack Farm, Warrior here. Like, I think Bonnie Bomb Farm is one of them.
Ooh, Bomb
I
Farm
think that,
back.
Dart Mortar or Dart Sniper or Dart anything basically beats Tack Mortar. But I don't know about what we're seeing on the right side. I don't love the idea of eco strategies, but maybe that's what people play now with Bonnie.
Given you can upgrade Bonnie's minecarts, basically give technically more income per second.
Or Bonnie
If you
Bomb
can
Farm, I meant
manage
ATN Bomb
to
Farm.
break the cards as easily with the damage.
Yeah, it seems people are preferring to go bio with
Also, I'm
Bonnie.
not sure about the interaction with Bonnie and the Beast. Oh boy, we have a Camel Purple rush coming.
Oh, he
That Spike
buys
Factory in the back with the drone swarm easily handling it out.
he does buy the
Meanwhile,
camo upgrade there. So it's a
what
good little
really
force.
okay off topic here? What really irritates me that is that Anyard has a 102 Spike Factory. You really don't see the little blue paint job and the cogs from the smart spikes. But as you see, if as soon as the round starts, that Spike Factory is generating way faster at the
This is
start
a
of the
really
round.
bad rush by Jay here. We're sending purples into 203 bombs. Just not going to do anything.
A bad pressure rush.
Say a pair of bad rushes on both sides right there. They're both kind of just draining themselves.
All right, if you see closely, Bonnie's bike cards are already giving like what is it, 400 cash per card, provided you can break them easily or let them leak. Meanwhile, the diamonds in the back are gonna ensure you can break some of these cards, while still being sort of used as a makeshift spiked mines, without the without the benefits of said spiked mines. Meanwhile, that rush looks
Ooh.
very threatening. He had to burn a boost over there. I don't know if it was really necessary or it was a panic boost.
It was right on the edge of being needed, but I think this is an odd defense he's getting up with these Kylie spam. I've never seen that before. And then he buys a Bonnie upgrade while he's down boost, which I
All
find
right,
to be a
let's
very odd
activate
decision.
Bonnie's level 3 to burn through the rainbow layers.
The Kylies are kind of putting in work though. And now he
Keep in
gets
mind that
to
yeah,
go to a Moor here. I mean, not a Moor, yeah, the Moab press here. So it kind of builds well into 17, 18, I suppose.
Yeah, keep in mind, Kylie Boomerang's base Pierce has been buffed in a few updates ago, which means it can handle some group blooms easily, especially with the pardon me, excuse me, especially with the base 2 damage the Kylie's put out.
And the Kylies might be good against the mine cards here too. I guess I didn't really consider that as well, with just kind of
Yeah,
smacking it with a lot of damage.
yeah, it damages it forward and then on the run back. It'll get maximum potential if it hits just that sweet spot, able to inflict the maximum amount of damage on that mine card.
So I
Meanwhile,
think
Bonnie in the back stacking more dynamites
I think I'd rather
as
be
they
in Jay's
expire.
position right here, to be honest with you, because like it just seems like Anyar has been draining himself way too much. But Jay's also doesn't seem to be ecoing, and he's saving up $8,000, which I don't understand what he's planning on doing with that.
Probably
Why he's
buying
not ecoing?
another mine card or saving for more glaives and turbocharge. In case Anyar tries to send an FPFB at him.
I mean, I think it's just way too early to stop ecoing here. Like he's kind of like one
Oh,
BF
FPFB coming
FBFB
from Jay.
is. I mean, he still has 9K on hand. He has 700 eco on round 20 right now. I mean, not including the mine cards, but still, it's like kind of insanely low. I think I would rather be in Jay's position, assuming he keeps on ecoing, but for some reason he's opted to not eco, and so I think it's kind of just GG's. Like he has no money.
Alright, Beast has been activated. That at least gives him a bit of cash. While I was about to say stunning some balloons out there, but didn't really do much, honestly. And then
He
Jay
uses UCAV.
goes and buys a
I
god.
was, I was just gonna say Jay has an interesting opportunity to win here. He could, kind of send a bunch of leads. I guess Anyar could just get up a few recursives, like
Oh,
2, 3
oh yeah,
recursives, but
Dark could be dangerous
the UCAV is down, which is I'd say notable.
unless Jay knows this and tries to save for a big one. Or actually, no, you saw preemptively he got the title
He's going for the
enable
leads.
fortify for the leads. Yeah, and
So
you had
tower
to
boost
buy recursive
should be
cluster
fine here. Yeah, tower boost with double cluster, double recursive and a
recursives.
cluster
Yeah,
with impact. So yeah, I mean I think it's just GG's now.
and send back rush with all those tight leads. Really trying to
I'd
prepare
like to
for the
see how
dynamites.
the minecart does against this. Does it just annihilate the leads? Oh, it can't keep up with them. It's not fast. Oh, it's stunning them,
Is
but
it
it's not
actually fast?
flattening them.
All right, I think that's gonna be a big one as expected, but no, the blues are too much.
Yeah, I don't think the 700 eco strat was the play.
If Jay preemptively bought the big one right then and there when the tight leads were sent and boosted, he would have been fine.
Yeah, I think he had to like all out and send some choke rushes because his
Why
eco
did
was so
bro
low.
wait through years to buy a boiler? I wonder the same thing.
Okay, we're gonna get Peleg, a dart goat.
Ooh, Dark Sub Farm and Heli Ice. Heli Ice what? Heli Ice Village or Farm?
Don't know, but it looks like he's about to die.
Is he or is it gonna be a desync? Yeah, it looks like
Looks like he's
desync.
kind of dead.
Or not,
Regen
actually.
blacks. Huh.
Hmm,
Yeah, I
an
don't think
interesting
Jericho
thing.
is the play with Heli Ice. You kind of got to go a little bit more of a defensive hero.
Yeah. As you saw there, the Heli Pilot's been used. What's your initial thoughts on the Heli footprint buff it received?
I mean, I'm not really sure it needed it. I mean, I guess people didn't use Heli that much. I mean, I think mainly just because it's an eco tower, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think it makes Heli that much better. I guess it's fine. I don't really think it drastically is going to change the meta by being able to spam more helis. Because if you get to the point where helis are like running out of space because they have so many Chenix up, then you've probably already lost versus helis. So, and I think it's still worse than sniper by like a long shot. Like the footprint isn't going to help it be a better tower than sniper. So it, I'd still rather have sniper if I'm going to run it like an alt eco tower like that.
Yeah, Sniper. after it's received a bug fix slash buff where the shrapnel can also do extra damage to cam blues. Basically, if your opponent has sniper, you might basically just not just quit. Because if you even if you want to try to send camos or regular blues, sniper can just obliterate everything. Especially when HQA buffed the large caliber crossbow to cost just as much as you would buy a four dart monkeys. Quite a bad comparison, but it is super cheap for what it does. And with bouncing bullet and boost, that can defend almost anything, if it isn't a ceramic or above.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong tower. It's interesting that they buffed it in the most recent update. It was already pretty strong, and it looks like Jay and Anya are running back the exact same match. We'll see if Jay ecos more this time. I think that was his main problem. It's gonna go for a really late Bonnie here, which is interesting. Get it like round 3. Looks like he wants the bio first. Oh, no, he's getting it now. But he's still like you can't not eco with an eco strategy in the first few rounds of the game. That's pretty much just a GG. My opinion.
Yeah. All right. Looks like it's gonna be similar case: Boomer Mortars Factory and Bomb Farms Factory with Etienne.
It's 300 eco going in around 4 here. He's
Or
opting
already.
to upgrade Bonnie instead of ecoing. I'm pretty sure Balloon Eco is more efficient than Bonnie alt eco on pretty much every phase in the game. Should probably
Giving you,
only put
yeah, I mean, giving you
extra money
break
into Bonnie.
every single card Bonnie offers. It's basically like an extra how much the minecart gives per 6 seconds. So technically, Jay has about 420 eco per second for per 6 seconds.
So we'll see. I'm just interesting he's not using banana farmers too with the
Spaced
Bonnie
whites
here.
versus spaced whites for using farm versus group leans coming from Jay.
I
Trying to
think it would have been
maximize eco.
smart for Jay to send like a few spaced whites there just to try to force the 203 bomb and slow down Anyar's farms a little bit. But like I think semi-aggressive eco players like that are much harder to play against than
Right,
ones that just
there's
send group the entire time versus bomb and just let you greed, you know?
there was one set of spaced whites, but one set that following with greens doesn't really do much, especially when the drones can pretty much clean up everything. Saving that money from heavy bombs into investing into more farms.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
And he's
Jay
drone
coming in
swarming
at
to
about
greed it out here.
640 eco per boost. All right, there's two bloomstone crystals. Okay, collected them. Is it still efficient to use the monkey farmer or just collect them by hand?
What?
Well,
Oh, I
with
mean,
the
I'd
yeah, I
definitely
mean
use
the monkey farmer
farmers.
does have that delay before it collects everything on the screen.
I mean, you can always do both. Like, just because you have a monkey farmer down doesn't mean you can't collect stuff with your mouse as well. So,
Yeah, it's more convenient and faster if you have your mouse hovering over a banana or a
and he's
blue
doing
or
grouped
great.
greens on round 9 here, which is not something I've ever really seen before. It's definitely not optimal. And
I
yellows, I
mean,
mean,
to
he's
be
gonna have
entirely
no
honest,
money.
at launch day, most people went for group greens even after round 10 because eco was so much more valuable back then.
Yeah, I mean, I think if Anyar just held down grouped zebras here, he's probably just wins the game because Jay's gonna have to boost to the grouped zebras. And then he just dies to rainbows on 13. So Anyar should be rushing right now and punishing Jay for his eco, but doesn't look like he's interested in doing that.
All right, the trifecta of tier 3 boomerangs on Jay's side. While round 12 is on position, and you're getting this banana farm cash and preparing for the long life spikes in the back.
Yeah, it looks like
And
Anya is
yours,
also going to get to
Cabo.
be able to not have to buy the ETN camo, which is always nice.
Alright, a regen rush coming in, forcing a double cluster and drone swarm. Able
Yeah.
to clear that rush just fine without needing a boost.
If I were Anya right now, I might, yeah, sell that. I was just thinking that, sell that Spactory
Oh.
into, and that was a really bad camo rush there because those camos came out as soon as he got 18 camo naturally. But
Either
yes,
and yeah. Either Aniar upgraded the Etienne fast or I mean he upgraded it in a weird way so that the round immediately started afterwards, and I fear that he might have accidentally spent that money on the next level instead of opting for the level 7 UAV, which means a quite detrimental loss in money if that timing wasn't as was that awful.
yeah, but Jay's already getting much more eco than last game, which is good. You know, he has 1,000 just in balloon eco right now, and then whatever he has in Bonnie. So he has significantly more eco right now than he had on like round 20 of last game. So
All right,
he's
two
at
boosts
least in a
come
slightly
through.
better
Oh,
position. But Anyar
220.
also
So it's about
has
yeah.
really good farms. So
So it's about 1250 per 6 seconds. While Anyar with two plantations in a marketplace,
I
steadily
don't
waiting
love
for that
this
moment.
send. I mean, I would just get if I was Anyar here, I would just get one Mauler since it gives 2 Moabs. But I think the spike pile might just eat it up anyway. So. Or he literally
Spike
doesn't
pile
even.
to
Wow,
double
just
cluster
level
and
3
drone
solos,
swarm.
level 3 and 2 cluster solos. That's crazy.
Yep. Never underestimate the drone swarm.
I mean, that's just crazy. Like he's just in such a good position right now. They're both ecoing about similarly, but I'd rather. I mean, Anyar is just in such a stronger position, in my opinion. Like he's going to get such an influx of cash on round 20 with these farms. We'll see if he can get even maybe a big farm up before round 20 starts.
All right, we'll see which side will if with all right, tongue twisted over here. We shall see on round 20 if either side is gonna opt for an FBFB pressure or just wait out for a greed, or Jay sending two fast
Ooh,
cooldown Moabs on
Mahler
any other
boost. I
side.
would. Oh no, he goes for an assassin, so he saves his boost.
Straight up
See, that's the
assassin.
thing right there where I probably wouldn't buy this much defense because I think Anyar has all 3 tower boosts right now, and you know you kind of want to get as many farms down as you can going in around 20. So it's
Hmm.
probably, in my opinion, worth burning a tower boost there just to greed less defense. But he keeps his tower boosts. He has all 3. Probably won't use them. We'll see.
Looks like NER has sold the Spy Factory in order to greet some more farms out there.
Yeah, he sold the assassin and the spike factor, but you lose a lot of money in selling the defense, so that's why I just wouldn't want to buy it in the first place. I guess is my point.
70% of all of the total value is pretty punishable in a game like this.
So I mean, I think it was a value rush there from Jay,
All
but
right,
I mean he's
smart
so far
spike
behind.
vault. NJ has
Yeah,
access to the beast.
I think that's good. Just go ahead and build a security net in the back in case he sends. But I mean, he really doesn't necessarily need it. I think the rush that would really drain Anyar right now is FCOMG to see how he defends
Hmm.
that. But Jay just doesn't have the money to send it. An FCOMG at the start of round 24, I think, is actually a really good rush for Jay to send here because then Anyar can't really go for the smart spike spam. Okay. See, I think this is a little early on this FZUMG. The reason is because now he's going to get the smart spikes beginning of round. See how he's getting those specters down? So he's going to get a huge boost here. Tower boost probably, smart spike,
Smart
and then it's
spike
just going to
storm,
delete.
actually.
So that's why I like delaying that FCMG a little bit, so he doesn't necessarily have that great of an option to defend it with.
All right, sending fortified tight leads against the triple recursive cluster and a UCAV.
I think the idea there is because the smart spikes don't pop leads, the smart spike storms. So
Let's
he's trying to
see.
clear those out. So I think that was his idea, but with the with all the bombs, it doesn't get
Yeah.
through.
Now let's hope if Anya is going to retaliate back on round 25 with some tight Moabs in order to pressure some defense from him.
I think that could be a
Which
good rush. some tight Moabs. But I think if he did that and they were tight F Moabs, then Jay should probably get like a Shattering, some turbochargers maybe. We'll see. I'd like to see some aggression from Anyar at some point. I mean, he's obviously winning this game
All
right
right.
now by a long shot. Oh, another. I think this is a
Another
decent send
XMG.
because he's
It's
not
a
going to be
full
able to.
health XMG.
Yeah, this is actually going to be a little tricky for him to defend. He's going for the smart spikes, so he's going to use 2 of those probably when round 26 starts. But I'm not sure that 2 is going to be enough to really pop it down. He might need to sell into a bomb blitz, to be honest with you.
Oh no,
He's
it's a
using
bigger stack
those.
spike storm.
Yeah, he's using those not when the round starts.
All right, and
He's doing a
UCAF
good amount of
probably for cleanup
damage,
with the triple recursive and the blood pact.
but he might
That's
need to
surely
sell
gonna
into a
defend, or it's
recursive, like
gonna
I was
be
saying. I mean,
overflowing there.
yeah. See, I would go for a blitz here just to be safe, but he's. Oh yeah, he does go for a blitz.
Oh goodness. Oh, that was a really quick buy of bomb blitz there. The bomb
Yeah, he was.
storm saved his life for now. To just live another day. Probably is gonna pressure with a lot of tight Moabs right now. That B's gonna wipe out the entire spike pile over there.
Yeah, it makes him a ton of money though.
Is it just me, or did Mass Detonation just swarm a lot of dynamites at the end there? I don't know. I didn't really look that much into her leveling. Didn't have much time to look into, just to play the game in general.
Yeah, I mean this is
All
interesting.
right, here
Oh,
comes a tight
Anyar's
PvP
finally
rush
getting
from NER.
aggressive. Finally, a
Oh
little bit of
goodness
aggro.
me, a little miss by there.
He misbuys it 2 or 3 times.
Yep. All right, that's gonna be a
I
monkey
don't
boost over
think
there.
that
It's gonna be
Spacs I don't think that Swarms are gonna do anything here. Yeah, this is probably gonna
yeah,
kill
the
him.
lack of
I mean,
gears, especially with tight mobs and tight lets. Following afterwards, he had to buy a big one,
yeah,
and
this is
following with some
death.
with some DDTs over there, rodent DDTs
This is
actually
death.
for the Smudgecast showcase. Shout out to that, and that's gonna take Jay down, and Anyar is gonna advance to the next round.
Yeah, he kind of just turtled up, got a huge eco like money lead, and finally rushed him. So got through. Termidino is going to be playing funny name. Anyar is going to be playing Yeet Boy. I wonder if the Peleg one is finished yet, or if the Super Tiger set. We saw both of those first games from those.
Oh goodness.
A lot of 2-0s kind of happened in the first round. We'll see. Hopefully we get some closer games in round 2, but we'll see. I mean, maybe I think in the funny game, Termidino could be kind of close.
Use forms you cast for your ghost and the fact does defend that without boost. Yeah, almost dying with energy, so you had to panic sell into a bomb blitzer there.
Yeah, I mean, I would have just like kind of committed to the bomb blitz a little earlier there and not tried to do all the other stuff just because, I mean, it's a ramped FCMG is kind of hard to kill with that strat. That's what it's weakest to. So Super
So
Tiger
close.
advances, Peleg advances, all 2-0s in round 1.
All 2-0s. Has there been a situation where everything was 2-0 on the first round? I don't
I
think
don't
that
think
is.
it's that uncommon. A lot of times first rounds are rather lopsided. This is, looks like Mao is going the meta here with Tac, Glue, ETN, and Farm. And then Super
Both
Tiger's trying to run
order.
Mortar. And the thing about running Mortar here is that Mortar is just not a very good tower. So I'm expecting Mao to basically play this of turtling up, not being aggressive at all, and trying to force like round 20.
Alright, camera regen let coming
Yeah,
towards
just trying to
Mao's
force
way, but
the.
that Etienne is upgraded to levels.
Yeah, just forcing
Okay, I
that out of him.
stuttered.
Forcing the ETN camo upgrade. So it'll be
Yeah,
interesting to
level
see if
7 if I
Mao pulls the
recall well.
trigger on like round 13, because he might be able to get through a door 3 on round 13 because mortars are so bad. But if not, then I'm expecting an FBFB for Mao on round 20, and then I think Super Tiger will probably die to that. Oh, he is going for a rush here.
Alright, monkey boost. Meanwhile, the round switches and the blue's going backwards.
Ooh.
That
That was a
was a
good
lot
little
of
value
lives to
rush. It,
tank.
it got a lot of resources out of Super Tiger. It got his Adora 3 and his Tower Boost out. So probably going to see a rerush coming in from Mao. Hopefully not too big of a rerush because I think Super Tiger is just going to mail it. Yeah, he's hovering mail right now.
Oh, yeah. Little Panic Maelstrom and probably pre-buying some Rings of Fire or overdrives for the Moabs.
But Mao is running ETN, so he can see that Super Tiger's floating mail money. So I think he's just going to opt not to go for the rerush. Oh, he is going to rerush.
Alright, there
Oh,
it is.
forces the farm cell, crosspasses the 302 to get the extra little
Oh.
cash there.
He was almost about to sacrifice the Maelstrom and then activate it for basically a makeshift Super Maelstrom. But that would also sacrifice a lot of his money in exchange for a Door XP. Which I don't know if it would be good or not.
You do want to get a Dora 10 at some point because it's pretty OP. But yeah, I mean, I think Mao is just in such
Yeah.
a great position here. He sees the incoming Moab, uses
The
Drone
only
Storm, gets up
the
attack
only
sprayer.
weakness about the ball of light is purples.
I think Mao is over rushing a little bit right now, to be honest with you.
Oh, and
I don't
there's
like
that
that
Super
Moab Sin
Maelstrom.
there.
Pardon me. Alright, here comes another rerush with the Moab. Had to get the 202 farm to sell it and get an overdrive.
It
And that
should be fine.
nearly defend. Oh,
Oh,
wow. That was a lot more balloons than expected.
it just kind of squeaked by. I mean, I don't think that was necessarily optimal play by Mao there, but he was just going against such an outclass strategy that he just decided to kind of overrush and get the game over more quickly, which is respectable.
Overrushing and overconfidence.
Yeah, it was fine. He was in a fine position. He was just so ahead. I mean, you might as well save a couple minutes of everyone's life.
Surprised that kill. I mean, usually is not always really.
But yeah, I mean, the safe play from Mao there would just been to turtle until round 20 and then just kill him with like an FBFB. But you know, the thing is, Mortar is it's bad on every round of the game. So you could rush it early, you could rush it mid game, you could rush it late, and it's pretty much always a good rush. Hopefully, we'll see at least some 1-2s in this round 2. I'm thinking Termy Dino and Funny Name is the best chance to go 1-2.
Oh, speaking of, we got a Basalt Columns game here between Peleg and Broken Wrist with Scientist Gwendolyn and Adora, Dart Farm Mortar and Dart Farm Sub.
Yeah, this is a good little round 10 rush. It's sneaky. Gonna force the jug out early.
Ooh, the
Ooh, and
Juggernaut
he
out.
cocktails, which I'm not sure about
Oh,
that cocktail. I don't think that was needed at all.
round 12, I think Peleg is going to be forced to purchase a Submergent support for the camos.
Yeah,
And there it
he's
is.
going for the reactor here. It looks like the problem with reactors is definitely going to regrow farm, and we'll see if he gets punished for that.
Alright, that's going to be a hit tip darts.
Ooh, he needs
Oh, that
more. He
might be a
needs
bit
way
too many
more.
balloons,
Yeah, I mean,
and
reactor's
that's a
just
bit
not a
too
good
many balloons.
tower. Yeah.
50 Fierce might be a lot, but when there's a lot of balloons crowded on top of each other. And then we have the Juggernaut with about 51 Pierce. Also, not the enough when there's so many low class balloons on top of each other.
Yeah, I mean that map. I mean, I just don't think you can play sub on that map. Like, it was a fine reactor spot. It's just that reactor's like a bad tower, and you put a little bit of a layer, and then it's just a lot of balloons that get to the exit. So Mao, is already into the semifinal round, kind of flying through this tournament, speedrunning with a 2-0 there on Super Tiger. Morphine and Peleg gonna go at it here. Hopefully that
And
one's
your
maybe a little
big
closer.
boy, that might be an interesting matchup to witness.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how washed E-Boy is, because like I said, I mean, he was like easily a top 10
Alright,
player,
looks
like
like
pretty strong, but
I'm
he hasn't played that much recently.
I'm
He's
getting
going
over
an
on
old
you, boy.
strat. He's going old meta with
Oh.
Jericho bomb sub farm on this map, which
Yeah, I was about to
they're
say
both going
Ironman
in.
versus Agent Jericho with bomb sub fall. Oh, so it's gonna be nearly a mirror match actually.
Yeah, I don't
Nearly a
like
mirror match. The only difference is the the abilities of Jericho's.
Yeah, and it looked like Anyar was using his steal there on round 10. He got about half of it on round 10, half of it on round 11. Not necessarily something you want to do. You kind of want to get all of those plus 65 steals on round 11. So, and
Not
Yeet
sure
Boy with
how
a farm
long
lead.
on cooldown Yeet Boy's Highwayman level 3 is.
Uh,
Alright, and you're replacing a bomb there. Probably expecting a big rush coming.
yeah, I would like to see some space cerams. It kind of forces a second cluster. It looks like Yeet Boy
Alright.
is going for it, but Anyar is not. So he gets the
Oh,
second cluster up.
that's gonna be a lot of space ceramics.
Yeah, I mean, he gets a whole second cluster up. Yeet Boy should be able to get a plant up here. Hopefully on this eco boost, I expect it. Yep, there's a second plant.
Alright.
And yeah, I mean, and okay, and now here we're forcing the second cluster on E-Boy side, but he gets such an influx of money, from that round 14 double plant farm that, yeah, it's whatever.
Alright. And C's assets is on display from Anyar.
The thing
Got
is,
chunks of the money.
at this point, I'd probably rather have Highwayman Jericho just because an FBFB is such a value send, I think, into this comp. Like, it's going to take a decent amount of money for Anyar to pop an FBFB, and you really don't want to send that into Yeet Boy with a misdirect. So,
And thing is, you can't really send Zoinjis until very late. And even popping that Zoinji into PFPs, you can only send
or I
25%
mean,
of
as
the
a
spawns
FBFB. Yeah,
over
I
to
mean, I
the
don't
other
think
side.
ZOG is a good send in the sub at all, whether it's fortified or not. But I think an FBFB here on round 20 is probably going to come out from Meat Boy's side, hopefully, and it'll force a decent amount of defense out of from Anyar because all he has is decoy. I don't think decoy is that good um, in this specific matchup. Don't like this
Yeah.
send. This is a bad Moab send. I don't think it's going to force that much. I guess it's going to get a
Yeah,
Mauler for
especially
it.
with Jericho being out strong with the two clusters and a Moab Mauler already. Not
Yeah, I mean,
opting to upgrade the plutonium reactor.
yeah, I don't think that's a good upgrade to get here. It's not really needed, but yeah, he
Uh,
kind of milts that. Ooh, a little. Wait, what?
Hold up, what was that?
Desync. What the heck?
I have to see this in
What?
instant replay over on the stream
It
side.
looks like
What
he
the hell?
defended fine. I thought that was fine.
Yeah, it looks like it was desync problems.
What?
Probably
Ugh.
the bomb probably targeted the wrong balloons and there was a bunch of blues sneaking by.
Jesus, I did not expect that. I mean, in my personal opinion, on that map, I do
Yeah,
like to
you
go for a
boys bomb
ballistic.
completely missed. It's confirmed in the chat.
I don't like going for the Mauler there, just in my opinion. And in my opinion, I would have gone for a ballistic against that Moab just because it helps with the Moab layer a lot, especially if you get air burst on it, like an 032 sub.
What the bomb
And then
shot into the wall?
yeah, I mean, but you don't really have to worry about the ceramic insides and the clusters missing if you do get the ballistic up, because the ballistic takes care of both the Moab layer and the ceramic insides really well. So that's why I prefer to go for ballistic in that situation. But I guess there is a little
Yeah.
bit of RNG involved with the bombs, and going all bomb with the Mauler didn't work out for him. That's good though. We got a little bit of a close match in our hands there. Hopefully that one we can see the finale of that. Hopefully
Alright,
it's not
meanwhile,
over yet.
semifinals with Mao versus Morphine. Mao will.
I do like how they updated the UI for the heroes. I guess there's so many now that they kind of put them on 2 rows instead of one.
Yeah,
It's nice little.
it looks much better now, at least compared to launch day where we only had the four main heroes and now we're up to 23. And this change was definitely needed because you had to scroll all the way just from Quincy just to get to Adora.
Yeah, it's kind of cancer.
Also, not really sure why, but Etienne's placed before Churchill. Probably a little mishap from their part.
Yeah, it would be nice if it kind of lined everything up, with like heroes and alts. Which
Yeah,
it
but
does
then
look like, yeah, it does do that for the first few. Like, the Obins, the Gwens, the Quincy's, the
yeah,
bomb
and then
guys.
and then
And there's
Churchill
just an ETN just throwing it off.
Churchill up to Jericho are all the way on the bottom, and then Jericho with these three alts are gonna reset with
Yeah, from an
Adora being on
aesthetic
top.
perspective, I would really like to see that ETN move to like the bottom right there.
Or I don't know, have two separate bars maybe, one for the main heroes and one for the alts. Just in case you want to, I don't know.
Yeah, but yellow. ETN also doesn't have an ult, so they could just line up ETN with Bonnie. You know.
Then again, there's still 23 heroes.
Yeah, I mean you can have whatever. I mean you can figure it out, but I think there's definitely a way to do it. You like shift that over.
All right. Meanwhile, we're still waiting on that Etienne ult.
Yeah,
ETN is really out of the question because he's cameoing in a as a clan decoration. I was about to say. And speaking of Etienne,
Mao is pulling it
more,
out. Or Mao is not pulling
well,
out ETN, but
more
pulling out Bonnie. That's what
about
I like to see.
yeah,
A little bit of Bonnie gameplay.
another
Are
Bonnie
we
versus
doing this
Etienne
on what?
matchup. We
Which
about to
ETN
do
is
some
definitely OP. But I mean, I've heard mixed reviews on Bonnie. Some say it's OP, some say it's horrible. So we'll see.
most people may not know how to properly use Bonnie. Maybe that's why. All right,
And
Monk Ace played on the center of the map, waiting for another Eco Boost to shine in, and already on the figure eight pattern.
yeah, Mao knows his ace
Ace
here,
micro.
so he is some of the best ace micro in the game. Definitely an OG ace player, so I'll trust him to. I mean, literally, he's going leakless round one. He does opt to try to get that early Bonnie out and really truncates his eco round one, but maybe it's worth it. Round one Bonnie.
Meanwhile, on Morphine's side, it's going to be Etienne into Tech. It's going to be another classic case of Tech Farm Wiz or Tech Farm Mortar.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably assume that on the right side we're gonna see Tack Farm Glue. Would be my guess, just because he has ETN.
Then Bao might well pressure Morphine into getting the level 7 UAV just so he can get a global camo.
Yeah, it'd be a good little pressure rush. Probably see it,
Meanwhile, Mabel's micro there, trying to get consistent pineapple drops on over on at the entrance of the from the log.
yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty good micro here that we'll see. Mao knows how to
There's
use
some
an
leaks
ace.
here and there, but as long as
Don't worry
it
about.
cleans up really well, a 1-1 no ace is
Bombs away!
1-1-0 ace is pretty capable of handling on its own. Well, we got more cards coming in. Straight up into bomb race, and we're gonna lock our ace into a circle path.
It's interesting that Mao is opting to go for the no greens here on round 5. I guess he just wants to prioritize the Bonnie mine cards over the group eco.
Big spender.
That's what looks like. That's what he's doing.
Pretty good, especially with the bomb race bombs dealing up to 12 damage per volley. Our space black is gonna be an issue for Mao, considering that he only has
No.
darts to pop the blacks unless he's gonna
He should be fine.
force a sniper over there.
People think that Space Blacks like do anything against Bomber Race, but I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, Space Zebras will be an issue for Mao, but the Blacks, they don't really. I mean, maybe a couple trickle leaks here or there with bad RNG from Mao's side, but it's really not that scary.
I'm doing it.
More Bluestone cards being broken. Meanwhile,
When I need a bigger card.
Morphine getting a round 8 plantation.
What is it?
Yeah, it's a little greedy. We'll see if Mao sort of opts to try to punish that with maybe a few Zebras here.
3-2-0 plantation on the way.
Definitely some good greed on the right
Oh,
side.
hold up.
Oh, big
Really off topic
spender.
on, but I kind of noticed this little detail here. Those that little blue cross over there looks like it's a water stream. I don't know. When you're in a game focus like that, you really don't notice these minor details they're adding.
I don't know where you're talking about on the map.
The water stream coming from the plantation.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And there's no pressure coming out from Mao's side here. He's just opting to go straight for defense, which I don't necessarily agree with.
Alright, Cal Purples, that is gonna upgrade the
Not
UAV.
enough. Just not enough.
Oh. Minimizing some leaks at least.
I mean, you can so now he has Roth and he's good, but I feel like he could have forced that defense earlier with just like some grouped whites on round 10 that forces Roth.
Bouncing bullet large caliber on Mao's side. Already preparing for the spike factory.
I don't
looks
think
like
these
there's
space
gonna be a
rams are
big
going to
rush
do
coming.
anything. Just a
I
little
think
bit
it
of
was
like a
ramming
poke
into
rush.
rainbows. Alright, trying to pressure it. Mao sniper stat on strong, might allow some balloons leaking.
He really wants to get this supply drop up, so I think that's why he's not ecoing right now.
Yeah. Looks about right 680 eco with 300 coming from body. That's about 908 eco.
I'm doing it.
And he's not going to eco. I was expecting him maybe to go to ecoing after he gets the supply drop up, but he's opting not to. Maybe he's going to Bonnie mine card, or I don't know what he's going to do with this money here. Let's see.
Unless he's gonna go save for an elite sniper.
Maybe even get some.
It is good defense and the cash generation is increased.
He's just holding money right now. I don't understand. Is he saving for elite sniper already? I mean, that seems crazy.
Probably. Elite sniper or maybe a full-on rifle in case a Moab comes in.
Nah, he's definitely not getting full auto. I guess he is just saving for elite. It's an interesting flowchart he has. I mean, 600 balloon eco just seems so low to me. But I mean, the elite's going to help with the mine cards a lot too here. I was going to sell into elite.
Body.
Sell into elite here, right?
Looks like maybe the next eco who's gonna do it. Yeah, he's gonna sell the bomb race for the elite sniper and get that cash flow immediately.
So now will he go to ecoing? Okay, now he's finally back to ecoing.
Yep. Alrighty then.
Interesting.
Looks like no
flowchart.
punishment
Not sure I
coming
agree with
from more beam side.
I mean, he
Even
can't
though
really
Mao
punish. He
just-
has an elite up. I mean, there's nothing he can really send.
Yeah, not even a mod because bodies dynamites can deal with them and then the spike factor in the back.
I need a bigger car.
And if anything, could just get a fighter plane.
I don't like the option of spamming pinks here, though, from Mao's side. I'd like to see maybe some yellows, because as you can see, he can't full send these pinks, and pinks are less efficient than yellows, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me why he's hammering pinks and then breaking his eco queue.
Alright, so I'll upgrade some of the mine cards with that money.
Seems a
And
little sloppy.
keep on sending pings. Alright, morphine coming with a plantation and a marketplace.
And I doubt we're gonna see a rush.
Around 20.
I doubt we're going to see a rush at all come out from Mao until round 30. I mean, even on round 30, he probably just wants to get up like Cripple Flying Fortress. And then just defend.
Alright, here comes the beast.
Boom. It's the spike pile. Generates a lot of cash.
That's a lot of cash flow over there. Alright, getting the deadly spikes up. Another supply crate coming up.
I mean, but the thing about that play is it's technically, like, theoretically a little bit punishable because then you're down your level 10, which you can use to help with defense. You have no spike pile, so, like, I think that is maybe, you know, theoretically a window of opportunity for Mr. Morphine to punish, but I'm gonna opt not to do that. Just go straight for farms. The farms aren't looking that great on Morphine's side either. I mean, like, I'm not super impressed with that amount of farms. He's not ecoing right now. Like, he doesn't have a tier 4 farm up. Like, I just don't get it. Like, where did all
Alright,
this
that's gonna
money
be
go?
a fourth marketplace in there, opting for another marketplace instead of a central market, which would have been more efficient.
Yeah, I think that Morphine's in a terrible position right now. Just not enough money,
Right.
not enough
Already
eco,
on the
not enough
2000
farms.
eco with 500 from bodies, minecarts.
I mean, honestly, if I was in Mao's position right now as well, I mean, I think he's in such a great position that at some point I'd think about just stopping my balloon eco, but I mean, he could probably go to round 26 and be safe, especially because he has ace, so he should just be able to, you know, defend.
Yeah. And if round 26 strikes and then
Big spender.
like I said, Morphine can get a Moab glue up. A glue strike just so you can weaken the lead property and let the textures go to town. Alright, here's that first central market. Down on the bottom left side of Morpheum screen.
We need a bigger car.
Yeah, I don't see how Morphine wins this at all. Like, at all.
Unless Mao gets overconfident in the defense. Now let's see if two deadly spikes and Bonnie's dynamite can be enough to handle the DDTs.
Probably try to get up. I mean, if he sends a lot, I could see selling a supply drop into
Spike Storm.
Spike Storm. But I would consider stopping my eco now if I'm Mao. Definitely stopping eco. There he goes.
Alright, as predicted, Morpheme's already prepared a Moab Blue and prepare himself for a Blue Strike.
Yeah, but Mao's not gonna rush, so it's kind of.
Alright, here comes the Beast. Is going to be enough to break it, and it is enough to break it.
These spike factors are an interesting thing to do to break the minecart from Bonnie, the Beast.
Especially with Deadly Spike, you're stacking the spikes. You're stacking as many spikes as you can. Take advantage of their extended lifespan, as well as the extended duration of the smart spikes duration at the start of the round. And you can pile on a lot of spikes at the very beginning, activate the Beast.
Did he get that Wall Street in time? Nah, there's a crying face.
Aw, unlucky. Yeah.
Man, this is just so beyond GG.
Alright, that's an FOG headed their way.
Super scale as well. Relentless actually does super well against this, but Morpheme's gonna need to get up at least an S-Mail. I would probably get up a 2-4 Blue as well, just to help with the DPSing down of this FCMG letter. There he goes for the 2-4 Blue. But he's gonna need to get his Smail up for sure. I would have tower boosted as well, but it looks like he's not opting to tower boost. Maybe he tower boost the Smail, but looks like he's not gonna be able to really pop down the FCMG layer. Which is
maybe there's gonna be some Maelstrom spam at the very end, just so you can clean a lot of these a lot of the leaks.
Yeah, he needs to get a Smail and tower boost it, and then with the Relentless, I think he should be good. The Smail is too high though. I don't like his Smail placement.
Alright, and the UCAV activation right there. It's gonna be that stun time is quite a lot.
Yeah, Relentless is kind of OP versus
Alright, round 30. This is the point where Super Ceramics are introduced. And Mao buys the Permaspike. Oh, bold move there, selling that full auto rifle just set a fortified bag on the way. Morphine already preparing for attack zone and overdrive span. It's gonna be probably time to get the Blue Storm up and make use of its extra damage debuff.
Yeah, this is just not enough defense by Morphine. I don't know what Morphine's doing. I don't think he's defending this with his current setup like at all.
He's gonna be trying to get a super glue up.
And he's trying to keep this Wall Street up. I don't understand the keeping the Wall Street up. Because, see, now he sells it. He sells it late into round 31, though. And if you're going to sell the Wall Street, sell it beginning of round 31 after you get the 10k.
That's the UCAV activation and the super glue is... Did it miss the DDTs? I don't think it missed any DDTs. Probably desync issues. But,
I mean, it just doesn't make sense why he played it like that. Like, if you're going to sell Monkey Wall Street, sell at the beginning of round 31. He needed to sell Monkey Wall Street to defend. Instead, he holds it for half of round 31, barely getting any extra money, and then dies to the F-Bad, so... I don't really like the way he played that on round 30. I think he could have maybe defended it, and then been in still a bad position because he has no Monkey Wall Street, and he still loses. But he needed to like sell the Monkey Wall Street early, and then spam a lot more overdrives in defense, and then he has, I guess, a chance. I haven't seen this map in a little while.
Oh, building site. Alright, Terminator being rushed here. That's force alternative bombardment there to defend against those mobs.
Yeah, but you kind of want that A-Bat up. I would sell maybe some of the darts right here to get up some farms for round 20, but it looks like he doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, it looks like the mirror match, Star Farm, Mortar, Fate Weaver, Doro.
Termy Dino needs to go ahead and send some pressure out Funny Name's way. But it looks like he doesn't want to do that for some reason.
Alright, it might be another one of those cases of around 23. Never mind, there's going to be an FBMB coming from Funny Name's side against Termy Dino.
don't like this because he's gonna, probably. Well, is the ABAT ability gonna come back in time? Oh, it looks like he's going for a fan club, which I don't
Yeah,
agree
looks like it's
with.
gonna be a fan club.
He has one boost left, so he doesn't want to use it.
Or it's gonna be a fan club
He needs to target that
into
mortar.
bombardment, and then you get the sharp
He
sting
needs
of
to
fate
target
from
that
a fate
mortar.
weaver.
There it
Yep, there it
goes.
is. Sharp sting of fate coming in clutch.
He
He
needs
didn't
to
even need to
sell some of
activate
this
the
defense.
bombardment.
It really needs to greed harder and try to get up some farms. Yeah, see, funny name
All
gets
right,
up
round
the
23. There's
central.
gonna be who's gonna rush with leads and who's gonna falter to them.
Well,
Actually, never mind, because both Fate Weavers
I've been
have
doing this
the
a
Chains of
lot.
Fate ability up.
yeah, Chains of Fate dies to leads, and then funny name sends out more pressure. I think funny name's definitely over rushing here, but Termy Dino is definitely under rushing.
Alright, another fan club coming.
This is a rather tricky defend though. Like you need to do some stuff to defend this. He probably needs shattering, and then and like the level 10. I would shattering and level 10 probably, but
And
I don't
because it's
think he's
gonna
gonna
be
get
time for
shattering up.
bombardment.
Shattering level 10 and ABAT ability, but
Alright,
oh,
here's
maybe
the
the level
Chains of
10 just
Fate.
solos enough. We'll see.
So
Yeah,
keep
level
in
10
mind,
solos. He didn't need
yeah,
shattering. That was good defense.
the
He's
most
got that. They
expensive,
both. Yeah.
yeah, the most expensive tower on the Terminino's side right now is that War Monkey. Meanwhile, Funny Name's got, or had that central market, but he had to sell for a bombardment against those tight Moabs. Tight
This.
Zombies and tight bombs coming from Funny Name about to
Oh, this is it. This is
bombard
GG.
him.
He's not defending this.
Bombardment and Sharp Sting of Fate? Probably not. Oh, that mobile micro really screwed him there.
Yeah, that was it. I was just. I mean, he was just taking punch after punch from Funny Name. I think Funny Name was over rushing a bit, but the fact that Termy Dino didn't send like any rushes much at all to Funny Name meant that Funny Name could get down, centrals and stuff before round 23 and just get way
Whoa,
too
what
much of a
the
money
hell?
advantage.
Apparently, Anyard and Heat Boy had the had to surrender. All
Who
right.
surrendered?
No, Anyard and Heat Boy experienced some connection issues, and both had the surrender option. So looks like
Well, maybe they can run it back. I'm not sure what the
okay. So oh wow,
Overlord TO
it
wants to
happened
do.
on round 11, and both of them just got a kind of a server timeout for some reason.
All 2-0s so far here in round 2.
All right. Meanwhile, Yeet Boy and Annie are about to get their
Will rematch
game
back
three
in.
up. All right, Bonnie and Etienne.
At least we're not getting a 2-0 for once. That's good.
All right. Expected it's gonna be the same setup running since it's technically a redo. Okay, on Anyar's side, Ace, Alk, Sub, and Bonnie, and from what Yeet Boy shares, it's gonna be Etienne, Ace, Alk, Farm.
Hmm. Interesting. Neither of them are optioning to run Jericho on this. Which, I mean, you could argue that either of these heroes are better than Jericho, but Jericho is definitely like the tried and true
Yeah,
option.
especially with the neutral bloom path being much shorter than the send path, you can really pressure with the balloon adjustment it can offer.
I don't agree with these greens here from Anyar. I think running an eco strat
Oh,
here, he can afford to
probably
send reds.
probably gonna save up for some early white card upgrades or a secondary ace just so he can
Yeah, just trying to get that. I mean, but
get
he doesn't
be
need
more
that
safe.
ace until like a couple eco boosts later here on round 3. So I just don't
Right,
agree with it.
unless it's gonna be a early never miss buy. Who knows? All right, looks like both players opted for a double ace, and
Yeah, it's
any
the
are
traditional
already
start.
yeah are getting sharper darts and then get heading their ways into the advanced navigation upgrade. So, kind of, I still got used to calling it bad, because of the old upgrade. But yeah,
Yeah,
basically it's meaning the same thing. He's
I
gonna
think
be stalling.
Anyar's.
Meanwhile, yeah, Eat Boy did get the advanced navigation up. NR's probably waiting for some more. Probably gonna activate the level 3 just to get that money faster, or not.
I just don't love the way Anyar's playing this. I think he's
Try to
going way too
prioritize
low in eco.
leaks. Like I don't know, greed over lives. All right, here comes that never miss targeting from Anyar. And still, even with that, he's not really entirely safe. It's 003. If you want to have a fighting chance, you might as well get rapid fire on it.
I think Yeet Boy definitely has the eco lead right now. Well, I guess if you don't count Bonnie, he has the eco lead.
Yeah. Now Eat Boy coming in with that banana farm up there. Is there going to be any type of grouped yellow pressure or not? I don't think there's going to be any pressure because the Miss Darts are have quite high peers and there's a volley of 8 or 12 depending on which crosspath you're going for. That can easily clean up most balloons, especially with paired with Berserker Brew. It's a killer combo. And I know a lot of people that who also played BTD6 know that Never Miss Brew is quite a powerful strat.
Anyar is just going so low balloon eco in all these games. I don't know if I agree with it.
Probably trying to over defend while the boys getting that greedy advantage.
Yeah, I don't think Bonnie makes up for like this much loss in balloon eco. Oh, he pre-buys that round 9? Beeper round 9 is
Oh,
crazy.
probably expected a early zebra rush, zebra purples. And now round 11, round 12, he has to force buy a subversive support just so he can defend against any incoming camos. Meanwhile, Anyar coming in with the purple zebra rush, but no, never miss brew as I said. Quite the workout. Meanwhile, camo leads, right? They're trying to force a UAV level 7.
And he actually gets that out of. I'm not sure that Epo really needed to do that, but he ends up buying the $2,400 camo upgrade for just one set of
Camo
camo
leads.
leads, which is a great value send from Anyar's part.
I
Ooh,
mean,
is he
I
gonna have
mean,
the
it was
boost here?
either do
Ooh.
or die, really.
This
If you
is
let those,
probably
yeah.
going to be a rerush coming in from Eat Boy. I would like to see maybe selling all of the Bonnie into like some spam of Alks. Yeah, this is an all out. He needs to
Oh,
sell Bonnie stuff probably to defend this.
actually, he already sold the body cards just to get
Oh, he
stronger
did.
stem. Yeah, and I was
Oh, so
getting
he
that plutonium
pre-sold.
reactors.
Then Yeet Boy shouldn't have all outed. If Anyar pre-sold all of his Bonnie eco, then Yeet Boy shouldn't have ended up all outing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Wow. Yeet Boy is out of the
but
tournament.
alas, it
So
just happened.
we were asking, how's Eat Boy doing? You know, he was really strong. Like, how washed is he? I mean, I'd say he's decently washed, but I'm happy to see him back a little bit, participating in some tourneys and giving it some play. But he definitely got Bonnie there.
Yeah.
He's not
All
Yeet
right.
back quite yet. Yeah.
And you're being really precautious when it comes to over defending and expecting such an all-out rush was uh really okay. I'm really starting here. It helped them, so I can say big advantage over there. All right.
Now we see another cancer strat coming out from Mao.
Oh crud. Oh no, sniper is ninja.
Looks like they're
Bonnie.
both running some pretty cancer stuff right here, but honestly,
Sniper. Oh,
like,
wait a minute. Is it gonna be Sniper Village Super from Morpheme?
yeah, I think it probably is, which is a really strong strategy.
All right. I mean, yeah,
Um,
we already see the Monkey City upgrade come on Morpheme's side,
and well,
and we
and
got
there's
the
the
beast coming.
Yeah, and then there's the village, getting the Mopolis up for the increased eco. I mean,
Oh,
that's the thing about this strategy is like, if you're running village, I mean, if you're running super with a support stack and a military stack, like, you're literally, and he has 150 lives. Like, Mao is about to get GG round 40. I'm not joking.
ooh.
He's going to get GG round 40 by Morpheme here.
So Sniper Village and Super Monkey. The Sun Temple provided from Morpheme side is going to be value since you've got the military missiles, extra damage to Moabs, as well as the Magic Sacrifice having that Superstorm. Another advantage with Spore Sacrifice is your Temple doesn't need the Ultra Vision to get count actions, so you can get Epic Range on it and surround it with Sun Avatars with Cripple Moabs.
Yeah, this is looking really grim for Mao right now, I'll be honest. Like, I don't know what his plan is.
High value cards and an Elite Defender still struggles against it. The only upside is that the my cards give 1440 per card. And that's already a lot to compensate for the 45-second cooldown you have to wait for an elite sniper supply drop.
Showing his super right there. I think he's just kind of showing that to say, hey, don't send me DDTs. Let's take this super late. And Mao is still opting to eco on
Yeah.
round 27. Like, how late does he want to go against Super Village Sniper?
I mean, he's got the Buckyopolis in play, and ecoing with Binks and can definitely help since he gains 20% more income per pink cent. Although I don't
I,
know if pinks or tight leads are going to be more efficient.
in my opinion, I think that Morphine is giving Mao an opportunity to win this game because it looks like he's still sending pinks well into round 28. And I think the only possible way that he loses this is some sort of, massive, I guess, F-Bad rush, like an earlier F-Bad rush. And I think the only way that he dies to that is if he over-ecos right here. Like, he has all eco in his farm, in his villages, and in his snipers. And I think he's just over-greeding right now and giving Mao a little bit of a glimmer of hope to maybe win this game.
Yeah, it's going to be that classic instance of is arrogance going to be his downfall, or is gonna triumph by taunting his opponent.
It's just not necessary. Like, you have so many alternative forms of eco other than balloon eco. You could even upgrade Bonnie's minecarts and then sell those. You could get your villages up and then sell those. You could get your supply drops up and sell those. Like, I understand you're getting super efficient eco because you have the Mopolis up, but it's just not needed. You already have so much money. Like, I would be pre-buying a temple right now if I was Morphine. Yep. See, and
Alright.
here's the F
Yep,
bad. Like, you knew it
Lao
was
is
coming. You
getting
knew
the
it was
F-Bat.
coming. You knew the F bad was coming.
Yeah, now he's gonna try and get some Savitar spam with Cripple Moab in order to get it down to considerable levels. Meanwhile, Mao sitting at 3k eco with the mine cards being more and more oppressive on defense.
And a little bit of a choke rush, but it's not going to work.
Nope, he got the Sun Temple up.
I would sell, like, please, like, get up a cripple. Like, you need to pop this, Morphine. There's the cripple.
Alright, here's Cripple Moab, and now I'm waiting for that Savitar spam commencing.
Get
Bear
a
is gonna
couple of them
buy
down.
2, 3 Super Monkeys, maybe a fourth one near to Cripple Moab, maybe.
It's probably going to tower boost this and be fine. Just
Yeah,
spend one tower boost
yeah,
here. And then
probably
once you
Monkey
spend that
Boost
one
just to
tower
get
boost, you're all caught up. And, oh, is it not even tower boosting? Wow.
Alright, yep, that Superstorm ballooning those energies way back.
I mean, this is
And
just so
activating the Beast
beyond
at level
over.
20. Yep. Looks like it's going to be a GG Run 40 situation. You might as well just surrender.
Yeah.
The Sun Temple with Sun Avatars and the Cripple Moab right there. Already, that's a lot of damage, and you can't compete with it. Not when you're in a third of 5 life disadvantage with Flying Fortress and Ninja Spam.
I do think that Morpheme kind of didn't greed enough there on that specific defense because he already had the temple and the cripple and everything up for that second F-Bat, and then he also sold like 5 supply drops where I mean, he has a lot of balloon eco because he did eco through to like round 28, 29, so that's good. I mean, he's in a fine position. He's still going to win at GG round 40, but I think he could have greeted slightly more there, kept some of those supply drops up, just because, you know, if he wants to GG round 40, a little bit more eco will be helpful.
Morphine. I don't know what Morphine doing at the 102 village over there.
Maybe thinking about a
Probably getting more
homeland.
sun avatars.
I'm thinking he's getting some discount villages up there to micro a homeland.
Is it going to be enough space? Nope, it's going to be. I think it's going to be some sun avatars over there. All right, activating the beast over there.
Just gets
That's going to
annihilated.
be a bunch of cash money flow.
Yeah,
The mine
Mao
cards
is
may get.
just
Yeah,
so
those mine
strat
cards
diffed right
may
now.
give 62k eco cash, but it's still not enough. Not when you're facing this deficit.
Yeah, I just don't see a way for him to win at all. Morphine's pre-buying these Savatars, which I don't necessarily agree with. Like I said, like, you know, I'd like maybe a little bit more greed from this like round 32 through round 36 from Morphine. Just because, I mean, you know, you are going to need a substantial amount of Savatars and greeting out to get, you know, 2 or 3 supply drop cycles in, and um, I think would be worth it.
Yeah,
Just get a
perhaps
little
all
bit
the
more
eco
money.
gained from having a Monkyopolis there is
Well, he's sacked the
taking
Mopolis, I think.
advantage. Yeah, yeah, he had to get some temple up.
There goes money 44. I don't know what you mean by that, Jake.
Cash money. Oh goodness me, what the hell did Ellen do?
Here comes a rush. See if it does anything at all.
Alright. Pretty spaced out F-Bads, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we have the Dark Champion, probably is gonna be a legend soon. Yeah, those space beds are practically
They're just getting melted. It's got a homeland
yeah,
up. I mean, it's GG's.
pretty much. We're basically beating a dead horse over here.
I don't know. Mao should just flex his micro and go ahead and see how quickly he can hit that surrender button. But I mean, he's giving it a valiant effort. And it's a tournament, so it's respectable.
Yeah. It was like escape and enter to confirm the surrender. Or wait, you can
Yep.
no longer. Yeah, or you
Yep.
can
Yep.
no longer
Yep.
press escape to get an instant surrender.
So the score is 1-0 right now, so it's about to be tied up 1-1. And then I guess Mawo will get to choose the next last map.
Alright, this is one of those instances where body is strong.
Still not surrendering for some reason.
Yeah. Guess he really wants to stall this out for as long as possible. Alright, another beast.
I mean, he can send another F-bat with that beast money, but it really doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, at the same time, Morphe could just rush Mao back
No,
and see
that's
how
not the way
long
you
he
play
can
this.
last.
That's
No?
not the way you play this. You always kind of BM and just go for. If you have the life lead here, you just BM and GG around
Oh,
40.
good. Oh, this is gonna be quite the micro with Starbomb by now. Alright, let's see. Another instance of micro challenge.
Mao, please just surrender. Oh my gosh.
The speed ramping there is is
There we
distancing
go.
those mobs around.
Finally. So that's 1-1. We'll get to see another match here in the semifinals from Mao and Morphine. And the winner of that will go to the finals.
Oh my
Face the winner of
goodness.
funny name Anyar. Anyar, who I think got the good little upset win on Yeet Boy. First
Oh
upset
boy.
of the tournament.
Oh, I think the European influence is getting to me. I'm starting to get real tired here.
What time is it in Europe? It's like 10?
11,
11?
17.
Okay. Yeah, it's 4:20. We're just about here on the East Coast, the USA.
Oh,
Good old USA.
all right, let's see which one is going to start which game. Then we're getting on to see the other game, the finals.
So, I mean, Bonnie's impressing me a bit so far this tournament. Just in general, like it definitely, like especially on longer maps. I think it's, I don't know. I mean, it's hard for me to say it's meta because if like imagine that both players are running that strategy that was just being used, which was like sniper village
Hyper Village,
super.
Super Monkey.
I mean, if you think about it, in one sense, you could say that like technically you could run like an Adora with that strategy and maybe be able to defend a little bit later if both strategies kind of get to the point of having infinite money. If you see what I'm saying, like Bonnie, yes, generates more money, but you get a little bit more defense in the Adora with the sack level 20 Adora sack into the
Sacrifices and the Ball of Light.
yeah, I'm just thinking like ultra late game when you like sack a level 20 Adora into like a, what is it, the 5XX super that, you know, technically if you fill the entire map up with defense, you could go a little bit later with that. And I guess, I mean, both strategies can probably GG round 50 now that I'm thinking about it. So like maybe Bonnie's is better, but I don't know.
No, it can depend if you get to round 50, if you can both preserve your lives to be equal enough.
Yeah, if you can force round 50, if both strategies force round 50, which I think both of them probably do, then having more money is
So
probably better than the technical late game defense because you already have enough defense, and then with the more money, maybe you get an opening to send a few more rushes and maybe kill earlier.
I like the pre-game banter of. Okay, what was that voice crack? I like the pre-game banter here between contestants, settling whether to run heli or not. Alright, looks like we're gonna get back into ports with an ace star from both players. And you're gonna opt for the sub ace and alchemist strategy with a funny name. I'm not sure what it's gonna opt for, but if I can guess, it's gonna be either a mirror match or it's gonna be ace alpha farm Etienne. I
Oh,
think I did see Etienne in at the beginning of the screen.
it's interesting. I guess nobody's going Jericho anymore on this map, and I don't know. I'd probably still run Jericho until I get beaten enough.
Yeah, I guess the name of the matches here is gonna be outlast your opponent by greeting.
Oh, they're
As
both
we've
going Bonnie.
seen, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I think it's gonna be a mirror ace alcon sub.
Yeah, it's probably just a straight up mirror, but you know, funny name going for slightly more eco here in the beginning, which I like. You know, I'd rather be down 30 lives and have slightly more eco, just in my personal opinion, because you know, eco.
Yeah, it might take at the beginning, but in the long run, it might make a difference.
Esports
All
still
right,
runs
round
Jericho. That
four,
doesn't
space
surprise me,
space
Voldora.
incoming. The mic card still being broken apart. All right, more leaks coming from NER side.
Funny name is leaking quite a bit here, like a little bit more than he wants to. So
Oh,
if you get
almost
some
licking
balloon
that mic
boosted
card as
whites
well.
coming from Anyar here, maybe he could pull up offset number two.
He had to buy a sub at the bottom so he doesn't lose on that mic card money.
Yep. He forces the
Ooh,
boost
balloon
very
boost and
easily.
monkey boost coming on funny name screen.
And I don't like where Funny Name put his sub. Okay, he's selling his sub. Gonna probably get up the Never Miss here
Yeah,
soon.
it
Oh,
was
he's gonna
just to
might.
catch that mic card. Oh,
Oh, that was just so close.
that was close.
I mean, 17 lives is a little
That
kind of
was
clincher.
Yeah. All right, both people got never miss going. farmer placement's a little off. Body placements are good. The neutral path is still quite unguarded.
Funny name down a tower boost here, so something to kind of note.
And you're also down a balloon boost, which might matter.
Probably not as much as a tower boost to matter. I think it's definitely good to go boost for boost from Anyar's perspective there.
Yeah. Right around 7. It's gonna be another yellow rush. Or they're just gonna upgrade their minecart, get more money.
Yeah, I would probably assume they go for minecarts over yellows here, but I haven't really looked into the math.
No, just to mention. Forest 3-0, sub round 7. I mean, either round 7 or round 8. Depends how late you're placing your Jericho. Oh my gosh, it's gonna have a very good another tongue twister right there. I don't know what's wrong with me.
So it'll be interesting to see if any of them end up sending any rushes like 11 through 13-ish.
Might be another one of those situations where Enya is gonna preemptively buy the defense just to defend.
Funny name definitely going for a bit more eco here. Anyar's already stopped his.
Ooh, Enya coming in with the leads, having to pre-buy that AMD up.
And he pre-buys a whole bee
A
brew
whole
again.
Berserker brew.
Huh. I really think that's the play.
Is it gonna be enough to buy that submerge on round 12? It's gonna be enough probably. Right, coming in with that purple zebra rush.
Ooh, but does
That
Funny
force a
Name know that he
boost.
can't afford sub? What about the camo? What about the camo? Will Funny Name send any camo? Oh, he
Oh,
might have to sell Bonnie for it.
yep,
He does sell.
preemptively
Did he just
sell.
sell all of Bonnie?
Yep, that's sell just so
Oh
he
my
can preemptively
gosh.
buy the submerge support. Probably tried to
Jeez.
probably expected a rush coming from Funny Name, probably an all out over there.
I don't really think he sent camos though. Like,
No, it was just that camel green from the neutral path.
yeah, that was really kind of game losing play by Anyar there. He kind of overrushed. The thing about pre-buying Bieber as well is one of the reasons why you don't want to do that is because if you float that cash, then you can kind of make a decision and have some money to rush with and still sort of buy enough defense. But if you pre-buy Bieber like that, then you don't really have enough money to rush and get up all your, the camo sub and everything. So I think all, and then obviously selling all from Bonnie, like it was just really, really sloppy, I think, from the mid game there.
Right, so practically Anyar is going to be quite behind the money gain.
Yeah.
Since he sold that the
Looks like
mine card. Actually,
300s
no.
on carts coming from Funny Name side. I can't see how much. Okay,
It's gonna
300s on both.
300 about both. But I'm sure Funny Name's gonna have more eco on hand than NER does.
Oh yeah, Funny
Especially
Name's
with
been
that
out
preemptive
ecoing them all
sell.
game. Yeah.
Right, round 16 coming up. There's gonna be around 17 bank rush.
I would assume nothing on 17. Maybe an F mob on 18, but we'll see. I think if no F mobs on 18, then I would definitely probably see an FBFB on 20. There's even some opportunities here, especially at the end of round 19 with the AI ceramics to put in like some zebra or rainbow eco over top of those and then get those slipping through the AI path. That's personally how I would play it. We'll see. Pre-buys, I mean, Anyar loves pre-buying his defense, but I guess Funny Name already has that pre-bought too. Maybe just for the minecart DPS. Tries to get the lead to gold up for the round 19 AI here, but I feel like he got that up rather late, and it doesn't really like, get through
It's
the
it's, it's pretty
never
much
miss
obstructed
anyway.
by Nevermiss Brew and AMD.
Yeah. And neither of them are opting to go for any sort of layer with these ceramics here, which I think is a misplay.
It looks like Mao Morphine's uh got game over. Mao Morphine's game is officially over.
Who
Mao
won the
2-1
third
for
one?
Morphine.
2-1 for Morphine, you said?
Mao.
Okay, for Mao. I guess that's
Alright.
expected.
Alright, FBFB coming from Funny Names Way.
A little bit
It's
late.
gonna be an ODS. Sending that beast. The beast being sent on the shorter bloom path. He's gonna give way less money than expected.
You might need a tower boost.
Tarbu's gonna be
Endgame.
another ODS over there.
I like the
Monkey Beast
perishing potions to defortify. I mean, this should be fine. I don't even think he needs a
refortify
tower
and then deal
boost.
some more damage with mobs. And Bonnie's mind yeah, Bonnie's bombs are gonna be balloon clean up basically.
But they do kind of have to
Right.
start thinking a little bit about.
An FBFB against two Nemesis
Not a bad rush.
Sims. Oh,
Forces a tower boost.
especially with the fortified ceramics. The neutral map being shorter and therefore more deadly when it comes to higher health balloons. You can't just let that sink through and let it go all the way down left. You're gonna really have to focus on how to defend against the shorter neutral path while still being able to maintain the scent path all the way back.
I do like this FCOMG here, and then he's trying to send the leads to also force a GZ. The thing that Anyor kind of needs to do, I think, in order to beat this is get up a Spectre, maybe. Spectre into a first strike could be an option. But here's the GZ on the board. I mean, I think he needs extra DPS to pop this FCOMG layer, unless he's just going to sell like that GZ into a first strike, a late
Alright.
first strike, maybe.
Round 25, probably that Zombie is gonna have more health right now.
Yeah, he's definitely looking at getting a first strike here eventually. Sending some F mobs out, trying to force a GZ. But I think Funny Name can easily afford a GZ here. Oh no, he popped it!
Oh
Oh
no, that first
no!
strike
Oh,
is
he needs a
bad.
micro!
Oh
Oh, he
god,
micros,
micro.
he
Oh,
micros, it's
micro
fine.
complete. Oh, now,
Oh, now he
and
needs
you're
to micro
actually,
these. Yeah, this is bad. He
you
needs like
actually had to
Legicals or something.
wait till the
This is
very
not a good
last second
trade.
for the OMG to pop down. Meanwhile, you have seen DDTs coming from both sides.
Why did he send a ZOMG there?
Probably
Why isn't
to
Funny Name
bait,
continuing to rush?
probably baiting out the first strike because he's gonna prioritize DDTs over OMGs.
Ooh,
Oh,
this is looking bad for
now,
both
but now,
sides.
yeah, Anyar's preemptively sold the body mines. Oh god, that was a bit too close for
This is
comfort.
GG. Funny
Oh, it's
Name
gonna be too
wins.
close. Yep.
Oh, what with the AI? What?
Oh no, that
What?
was that first strike.
That was sloppy from both sides there.
That first strike was a bit
Neither player buying,
perfectly
yeah,
set, and funny name got succumbed to the neutral ceramics.
naturals.
That was quite close actually. I wish I could have
Oh
seen the
my god, that
replay
was a bit
from the
sloppy
stream
on both
side, but
sides.
it had to load there. Yeah, that was indeed close. I sure thought NER was gonna lose to the incoming DDT, but I guess that first strike soloed the DDT. God damn.
Yeah, I mean, what
Or
Funny
was
Name
it
should have
or
done is
was
he
it the
should have
mines
just
that
sent like a DDT and then an FDDT behind, especially since neither player was buying lead to golds.
yeah,
And I
especially
think that
yeah.
would have gotten the
Yeah,
quick
the
win
FTT is
there.
gonna be prioritized over the regular DDT, and it would have been an easy leak.
Yeah.
But I guess the game was it was too intense that and the thought there wasn't quite there. It was like too focused, like who's gonna pressure with DDTs and who's gonna let the neutral duels take over.
Wow, that was a interesting game. It got very hectic on round 26 there.
But yeah, that's was it Anyar getting into the final round?
No, I think
Actually,
it's
no.
1-1. So the winner of
Oh, 1-1,
this
yeah.
game goes on to play Mao.
Yeah, that was a really insane game two. And the semifinal is gonna be a 2-1 situation, whichever way.
Yeah,
I thought
I
you
think
guys
these are
was
actually
going.
some pretty good semifinals because we saw Morphine get a win, so that was 2-1, and then this set's obviously going to be 2-1. Oh, looks like Funny Name is going for the Omega late game here.
Jericho, Sniper, Ace, Farm versus Adora. It's gonna be
Yeah,
like
I don't agree.
simple Adora
I
Super.
If I was in Anyar's position here, I mean, you run either one of two strats. I think you had two options. You go AFE with your Jericho, or, I mean, I guess three options. You could go hard anti-stall dart with your Jericho, or you could even go hard anti-stall pre-buying defense like sub bomb farm. And the sub can actually anti-stall a lot here if you set it on last and kind of pre-buy the upgrades for it. So I would have
Right.
liked to see a little bit more anti-stally comp basically come out from Anyar's side, or just go straight AFE. But this is interesting.
Game 3 underway. One name opting to start with a Shrapnel Sniper. Probably zipping up for the Adora, and there it is.
Looks like
Meanwhile,
Anyar
Annie
does
are
not
gonna
know
be
the eco flowchart to start with a $700 tower and Jericho, which is
getting
interesting.
into Jericho. Alright, Space Queen's coming from both sides. A 021 Sniper on the Funny Name side, and Anyar just upgraded to Pineapples.
So what's funny name running? It's like obviously sniper, super, and then what's his third?
Perhaps, I don't know. My gut says it's gonna be Village.
It could be farm.
Engineer? Highly doubt it.
I'm thinking probably farm, I guess.
Probably. We're gonna have to wait and see. Well, Anyar placing the Banana Farmer and the Banana Farm.
Yeah, Anyar just. I don't mean to rag on him, but he doesn't know how to eco in these early rounds. Like his round one eco was super off. He's sent way too many blues.
Alright, so it is gonna
Um,
be Farm.
and every single one of these games, Anyar has been just hammering the space eco in these early rounds, and I think he needs to learn how to, send a little bit of like grouped reds and stuff, especially with these farm strategies,
Yeah.
because you can still hit your farm breakpoints and all of your defense breakpoints, but then you just have more eco throughout the game. So I think he just maybe needs to do a little bit of research or watch some other players and how they eco and
Oh,
start with
funny
Ace
name.
Jericho.
Funny name sold the Sniper in favor of the Super Monkey. Super Monkey near level 2 Adora has extra Pierce at base level. He's gonna easily handle some of those spaced whites, at least
So it
until
is
round
super
7
farm.
hits. Yep,
You know.
Super Farm Sniper. I now wonder how is going to be the greed. Okay,
Ooh, and
Funny
he,
Name had to boom
he
boosting those spaced whites, and yeah, wasn't even close to buying a bomber ace. He had to panic boost it right there, and still got to leak some lives in there.
Yeah, I mean, technically you can sneak out that 100 farm on round 5, but in order to do that, you need to have it on figure 8 and do the double ace micro, when you can't buy the 1xx ace upgrade. You just go straight into bomber ace, and then you double ace figure 8 micro on the left side here where the AI is coming out, where all the balloons are coming out, but he left it on circle, and he did buy the rapid fire. And then in that case, you can't actually afford 100 farm in round 5. You have to skip 100 and go straight into bomber ace before you buy it, or else you have to tower boost. So that's basically what happened there.
All right, round 8 balloon adjustment coming up. Funny Name has to pre-buy a sniper just so he can get some leaks out, unless he tanks those lives in favor for more farms and they get a stronger sniper later on. Yep, and there's that sniper I just mentioned. Round 9 being the classic 80 greens coming up.
Both players probably going for a bouncing bullet here. Going to try to get a supply drop around into round 14, I would assume.
Yeah, thing is, Anyar got the large caliber on his shrapnel. Probably to be probably a classic,
Ooh, forces a
just to
farm
be
cell.
extra safe.
That's a
Oh,
nice little pressure with the grouped whites. He did force a farm sell. I'm not sure if Funny Name really needed
right.
to sell a farm there, but good little pressure from Anyar. There's a farm cell.
About now, the bouncing bullet's gonna be excellent, strong balloon damage, while Super Rocket and Dora are gonna be good balloon cleanup. I assume. Round 12 coming with Anyar sending a group blues again. I still don't know. Is Group Blue still more efficient than Space Rainbows now on round 12?
Well, the thing is, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter. which one's more efficient, because I think either way you don't want to invest as much in your just in my personal opinion. I don't even care if space rainbows are more efficient now, because I wouldn't want to invest that much in eco in round 12. I'd rather get a plant up. I'd rather rush supply drop. I don't want all this rainbow eco on round 12 when you can get all these farms up before round 14 and use that farm money to go ahead and buy a supply drop, as a position I'd rather be in, rather than having slightly more efficient 50 more eco from rainbows round 12.
All right, looks like both players are gonna. Nope. I was about to say they're both gonna save up for a supply drop, but no, Anyar's coming in with a big rush, but they just to sacrifice the super monkey in order to get some Adora attack speed with long arm of light. But then Anyar coming with space purples again. Oh, not space purple, group purples again, but I had to buy a super monkey
Oh, this is a good
to
little
defend.
rush.
Oh,
Oh, he still has his tower boost though, so no, it's not that good of a rush. He does sell the supply drop, but that's basically an all out. So
good game. All right, let's see if that bomb race is gonna defend that all
yeah,
out.
should be
And it
fine.
looks like it does, especially with that bouncing bullet on the way.
Maybe another all out. Now that he doesn't have tower boost, he has a balloon boost. He has 6k in hand. I don't think it'll work. But and now funny
Right, you
name's
had to
all
buy
out.
a deadly precision and an
Oh,
all-out
what?
rush
Deadly
coming.
precision is not the move here. You need to pop.
Oh
It's not about
god.
the Moab. The Moab's just a distraction. It's about the region rainbows.
Yeah, the follow-up rush from Rainbows of Ceramics.
Huh.
It looks like,
He could have maybe
but
GZ'd that. I don't know how much a Beeple would.
I'm not sure if there was enough money there. Actually, oh hold up, your mic is being a bit funky. I got some mic issues there with Mir. Can you hear me? Or better question, can I hear you? Looks like there's gonna be some technical issues over with Mir's side. While we're waiting on the final round between Mao and Funny Name. Alright, people. So while with Mir sorting out, and Mao and Funny Name are planning for the final matches to start, I'm gonna move my mic over to Emil Plain. Looks like the mic issues on his end have been fixed, and now I can pass the baton because it's quite late here in the over on the European region.
Oh, you is
So
is my
yeah,
mic better now?
looks like it is. Yes.
All
All
right,
right.
cool. Just Are you heading out?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
heading
I'm
out.
gonna head
I'm
out.
gonna take over at this
All right,
point.
later. I guess I'll
All right. Thank you for having me commentate while you're having your microphone issues fixed. It was quite fun to witness all these matches. Actually, honestly.
yeah, it was
But
some
yeah,
cool
all I
little
can say,
matches.
good luck, Mao. Good luck, Funny Name, on this final round. Made best player win and get that the Popology weekly winner title out. All right. Until next time, peace out.
Later. Who just irritate me? I guess it might have been me. Apparently my mic was having some issues. Sometimes it just kind of randomly fucks up.
Yeah, I just stopped working for a few minutes, but
But
now it's
hopefully it's
fine.
better now.
Also, a quick mic check, both on Twitch
So
and
we got
on
a
Discord.
Mao funny name grand finals here. I think judging from what I've seen so far, I've seen a little bit of sloppy play from funny name. So I'd probably take the bet on Mao, the #1 seed here. But we'll see. Mao did get out late gamed once by Morphine. I guess this is the only game he's dropped this tourney. Loud, loud. Oh, am I
Loud,
loud?
loud, my mic. I can turn it down a little bit. I just got this mic working. Oh, it's very loud. Okay, sorry about that, guys.
All right, starting off. Inflection. I hate this map. We'll see if they're running Dart. I assume that they're probably going to run, yeah,
Funny name's
Dart,
probably running Dart as well.
Dart, Spec, Sniper. I think Dart's kind of mandatory on this map.
Yeah.
I guess that's the reason I don't really like this map, because if you don't run Dart, I mean, there's just no way to win on this map.
I mean, it wasn't always that way.
So, Mao opting. There's not a lot of like space stuff. I guess it's just. Oh, did he get that Bonnie?
I don't think he did. I think he missed it. You might click on it and we can see. Oh, he did get it.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with the Fedora here. We'll see if Mao is able to make this Bonnie work, and if he is, then he probably just wins on Hero Select. Unless Funny Name's able to. I mean, I assume Funny Name's
assume it's
probably
just
gonna send a
darts
lot of
back-
pressure.
darts
Like
back
he's kind of
farm.
trying to layer right now. Probably might even try to layer here again. Just gonna constantly. Yeah, he's doing a second layer.
Yep.
He's just gonna constantly pressure because if he doesn't and he lets this go late, then the Bonnie money probably just wins the game.
There's the farm.
There's a farm there too, so yeah, it's a farm versus eco, classic.
Except for it's Bonnie, so it's very different.
Funny Name likes to choke rush and send a bunch of pressure anyway. And is that really the sharpshooter spot, the crossbow spot? You put it that,
I feel like
low,
it should be higher.
I suppose.
It should be higher than
Not
that.
convinced, but I'm sure that Mao has labbed that out a bunch, and that's a intentional spot. Already down to 41 lives, which is honestly like a little bit sketchy.
Yeah.
You know, I think
Although he is back.
Mao is at the point of lives where I guess yeah, you can make a good point about him having
Yeah.
a SPAC and being able to get a safety SPAC
He doesn't
down.
need
but,
the lives as badly.
you
Neither
know,
does
even
Funny
with
Name,
a safety SPAC, like Funny Name's probably
He's
going to
leaking right
send some
now.
like 11, some 13 stuff, and probably going to force a boost somewhere in there. And so I think this is winnable. Funny Name's perspective.
I mean, like the lives he lost did be forced to SPAC already. If he had more lives, he didn't need to do that.
Gets a safety SPAC now. It kind of needs it. It'll help
Yeah.
with the mine cards too.
That's actually fair. He'll probably get it anyway, even if he isn't down to 33 lives right now.
We'll see if Funny Name ends up going for a plant here. I don't know if plant's the play. He might be able to squeak one out. I think especially with Dart. Dart's so cheap, he can probably squeak out a plant. Oh no, he goes for a third farm, which I guess.
I think
So
he's
no
just gonna
plant.
have.
I think that might be game losing, like no plant,
Yeah.
because I think if you go plant, then you can get so much money for like 11, 13 type of rushes, but 3-2-0 farms, like he's probably not going to have enough money to crack through.
There's this back as well.
I think Dart can easily afford a plant here. Funny Name might go for a plant, a late plant here on one of his 3 farms, but at that point, you know, I'm not sure it'll pay off in time.
I don't think he
When he
can
really
afford
wants
it.
to end this game.
I don't think he can afford it in the first place.
Would like to see some leads coming out, maybe from Funny Name's side. Oh, but Mao does have the sniper down. It looks like he has a sniper to kind of counter any sort of leads. Yeah, pre-buys a B-bullet, which is good, because he knew this pressure was coming.
That's not going to do anything.
And yeah, just not enough to get through with that kind of dinky little round 11 rush. I think this game's pretty much GG now. Mao's got his B-bullet up. That was a bad round 11 rush. There's no plant on Funny Name's side of the screen. It's round 12. Mao is so confident that he's ecoing rainbows. I mean, it's kind of just
He
GG.
still has no plant.
I don't really see what Funny Name does here.
He's only going to afford 1 plant here. And he had to sell.
He sells defense into a double
Oh, he has
plant.
2 plants. He has 2 plants. Never mind.
We'll see if Mao rushes it all here. Just goes, yeah, just goes for the supply drop. I do think that honestly, like Mao would probably win if he just like kind of held it down. But yeah, he just wants to play safe. Another rush coming in from Funny Name. See if it does anything at all. Nope. The sharpshooter kind of put in some work there. Way more than the jug. And this is kind of looking like GG's. Does he sell into an elite sniper, I guess is my question. I think he's thinking about that too. It is a little risky, I guess. Just with the split path, it's kind of harder
think he
for the
can do it.
elite sniper
He can
to
probably
put in
do
as
it.
much solo carry work.
There he goes.
Yeah, he gets it down. Funny Name's position's looking brutal right now. Yeah, he's 700 eco in round 17, but Funny Name doesn't have that
Funny
much
Name's
more
worse.
eco. He doesn't have like a whole lot of farms, and Miles got all the Bonnie eco plus the sniper. So I mean, Miles is in a very solid position. I probably would be ecoing right now if I were Funny Name,
He is.
just because he's not really in a good position, like at all. And
see what you mean.
you're gonna need to rush here soon if you're Funny Name, because the later it goes, the worse it gets for you. So I don't really understand why he's like constantly going yellows right now. Like what's his plan to win? He's buying defense for AI. He's still ecoing. Like he has like no farms. I don't understand. I mean, I think hopefully Funny Name has some sort of like kill rush in his mind, some sort of idea for how he's gonna win this game, but maybe he doesn't. FBFB coming out from Funny Name. Ooh, I like the timing on the minecart there from Mao to kind of hit the cross intersection on stun the FBFB a little bit.
And there he goes.
And yeah, and Funny Name dies to a regular BFB. Huh. That's a wow moment.
Oh, come on. Sorry.
I don't know, but Meal
hello?
Plan said that.
Hello?
You know,
Hello?
That's it.
Hello? Are you... Does my mic work? I think
Yeah,
my
Neil,
Discord
you're
just...
not broadcasting on Discord right now. I'm just gonna
yeah,
watch,
my
Mao's
Discord
screen.
just it just crashed. And it restarted. One second.
By the way, is my volume good? Wait, can you hear me at all? No, I can't hear you at all. I didn't know you were talking a meal plan.
Oh.
You're commentating right now?
Yes.
Can you guys hear a meal plan?
Yes, they can definitely hear me. I was kind of getting
Wait.
sus.
Oh, wait, I unmuted the stream and I can hear you on the stream. Was I like
Yeah.
talking over you that whole game? Or I still can't hear you, by the way. Like, let me change my wait.
Maybe it
Oh,
might be an
no,
issue
I
on my
have
part.
output volume here. Are you sure it's like coming through on Discord?
It shows. I don't know if you can hear me on the stream right now.
Muted by. Oh, I have you muted.
Ha!
Oh, I don't know why I had you muted on Discord. Oh, there we go.
Hello?
Hi, where's your screen? Are you gonna like
Okay, so what happened is my Discord just randomly reloaded itself. Is that the right thing? That is not. Frick. And y'all?
I thought I was solo comping that game. That's funny.
Nah.
Well, I'm sure we synergized
There we go.
really well with me not being able to hear you.
Okay. We are so back.
Yeah, at least scuffed stream.
That's what we do here. Okay.
I don't know why I had you muted. I guess at some point, like,
Because
volume was coming through.
yeah. That's the way I did before, is I put the stream volume through my mic because I could.
Yeah, anyway, I can hear you now.
Anyway. Should be here for game 2 here.
Yeah. With 2 commentators, and both of them
Yay.
knowing that there are 2 commentators.
I started to like realize, oh crap, maybe he doesn't hear me.
I did not hear you. I just got your pings. All right, we're seeing more Bonnie coming out from Mao. It looks like Bonnie is stronger than I thought.
Yeah,
to be honest.
definitely. I don't think she's good on every map or in every situation, but in general,
I mean, I could see on like Time's Up, still going
Yeah.
ETN. But maybe just the super short maps. Like probably, what's that one? Not Beast, the like the Dart Mortar farm map.
oh,
Short
Which-
of the pipe.
building site. Yeah,
Yeah, on B site, like you probably don't
yeah.
want
She,
Bonnie there.
I don't see her being very good there. Although, I don't really know what people are running there right now, so I'd have no clue.
And
Anyway.
then I think this might be a strat diff. Like Mao keeps on trying to make this work with this crappy little ace strategies with sniper but I don't see why you would run ace here instead of super.
Yeah,
Like if Funny Name has super, I think this is just GG. Like yeah, sure.
he
Funny
probably
Name's
just has
running
sniper
Bonnie,
village
but-
super.
Yeah, like
I don't.
why is Mao keep on trying to make ace work?
I mean,
I don't think ace is very good right now.
if he wants to, I guess, but like competitively, it doesn't make much sense.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, this is
Ace
how he
just
lost
does
to
not go as
Morphine.
late.
This is how he lost to Morphine, right? Like he
Yep.
tried to make some crappy little like late game ace strategy work, and then he just gets out late game by super. So
Sending
he's going for
yellows.
leaks here. I think this is his only opportunity. Maybe he's going for some of these early layers and leaks, and if he can, yeah, he got a leak out of a Funny Name there, so maybe he can GG round 40 him. Maybe that's his idea. That's his plan.
Does this even go round 40 though?
It's a good question. I
mean-
mean, you get Homeland, you can get a Flying Fortress up, a Cripple,
guess.
you can spam a bunch of Spectres.
He's really leaking though.
He's
Oh,
like super
God.
leaking. What
His
is Funny Name doing
shrapnel
wrong
isn't
here?
doing
'Cause
anything.
Other,
He's gonna have to
other
get that
people
super.
that I see
Where's
play
it? Why'd
this
he get a
strat-
farm?
Yeah, no, this is not.
I
how
thought
you
he had
play.
super.
Like,
Where's his super?
he definitely does have super, but some people like Smiley like to go for a farm before they get the super up. But I personally don't love that flowchart because then you end up upgrading the sniper more before you sell it, and you lose a lot on sell. And I don't think you really make that
Yeah.
up in the bananas that you gain from having the farm down slightly earlier, if you do the math on it. So. Just a horrible start by Funny Name all around. I mean,
Yeah.
ideally, what Funny Name does there is he goes leakless, obviously. GG round 40s, like kind
now
of like
Mao
Morphine
has
did.
the slight life lead.
Yeah, I
very
mean, I
slightly.
think Mao, with the Homeland, with the Cripple, with Spectre Spam,
He could probably pull it off.
which is, I think he could pull off.
There's a
round
lot of
40
room on this
probably.
map to put
Yeah, a bunch
some
of aces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he could get down like 20
I can see
plus
it.
aces. And then with a Homeland on all those aces? I guess that's the idea.
You guys
But
didn't
yeah, I
really
mean,
work
Morphine
out
played it so
well.
much better. Morphine literally went leakless.
It doesn't work out so well when you can't GG around 40 and you have to go later. That just kind of stops.
But I mean, it's still winnable for Funny Name,
is.
I would say.
Well, it is here because oh no, for funny name. Yeah.
I think that Funny Name just needs to get up like insane money, insane farms, just send a huge rush, and he can do it.
Which
I
you
think
can
that
do.
you don't. I guess you probably still buy Temple. If I'm Funny Name on like round 30, just to go ahead and get it down, just for like counter. I don't know. Do you buy Temple? I don't know.
Probably not. Maybe.
Because the thing is that funny Mao could just send like one poke F bad, and then it can get kind of hairy to defend that if you don't have Temple. I guess you get Cripple and just Savitar spam and just defend the poke F bad. Yeah, you probably don't buy.
Yeah, it's not worth it. At least on round 30. I don't think. Completely passive game. Never mind.
No little poke coming in from Mao here. I don't think that's going to be
Bouncing
enough
bullet?
though. Yeah, he affords the bouncing bullet outright. So, oh yeah. Adora 3 is cracked. They both get their B bullets down. The question here, I've always kind of wondered on this flow chart is, I think if I'm in Funny Name's position, I low eco with some blues here, get down a second plant before round 14. Yeah, he's going for the second plant before. Yeah, because I mean it's an option to like go for the supply drop before the second plant, but I feel like you can probably.
There's round 14.
Yeah,
so
you can
good.
probably get down the second plant before round 14, and then just use that cast injection just to get the supply drop into round 14.
Yeah. He gets $1,600 from this. So, you should get that soon.
Yeah, next Eco Boost, you should get that, and they're both going for supply drop right now.
He gets it earlier.
Yeah, I mean, Funny Name has much more money. He's definitely. I mean, I feel like Funny Name is going to have way more money this game. We'll see. I wonder if there's any play involved in like getting discount villages up for supply drops. There's probably a way that works out.
Probably.
Like you could, or at least for round 20, get down a few like 003 villages just for the cast injection, like into round 19, and then get around 20, and then start building up and spamming some supply drops in range of those for discount.
I'm just gonna go ahead and look up how much money it actually saves per sniper.
I mean, I just think you can combine the two a little bit there. You know, use end of round 19 and round 20, the short round 20, just to kind of get both things going. But I don't know, maybe it's not worth it. But I'm just.
It saves $1,000 per sniper.
Yeah.
So.
You make a little money from the villages too.
Yeah. Yeah, you're using the villages as well. It's probably worth it to do that.
Yep, and see,
he's putting there's putting on the village.
So he is going for that, I think, idea. The only thing that I don't like, and Mao has done that in the other game too, is see how he's like hammering pinks here when he can't afford to. This is like the classic way that Ryan likes to eco. Where it's like,
I hate it. I hate seeing it. He's like on round 7 ecoing yellows and he doesn't mix in any blacks.
He just like hammering pinks when you can't afford to hammer pinks. Yeah. And instead of like mixing with,
now he's doing it a bit better, but still.
Yeah.
I don't really see any reason.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal, you know, like in the grand scheme of things.
I don't like it.
It just bothers my optimize. Yeah, like I love seeing a little bit more optimization in the eco game. I think Mao could do a little better. But it doesn't matter that much. See if
I mean, now he's affording pinks pretty well with.
Yeah, he's good now.
With all of his extra money.
Probably try to get down another village. Oh, he only goes for one village. Okay. I'm surprised he was only able to get one village down. I might have even slowed my eco into round 19 just to get a second village down.
Injection.
Yeah. Full auto seemed to do all right versus this guy here at Beast.
I wish it was easier to tell how much money you actually made. Like just by watching, because
like,
I just see $50. I can't see the amount of money.
Like total. Yeah. And I don't really understand how damage on that guy works. Like, do you just want like high, like single target damage towers? Do you want fast firing towers? Like,
so the Beast, first of all, the Beast is considered MOAB class.
Huh.
So
Okay.
it takes extra damage from towers. So like an MAD does a lot of damage to it, for example.
Okay.
But then also towers like Spike Factory are really good because like you can have the deadly spike down and it just stockpiles a whole ton of damage, and then as long as you have a pile built up, it will pop the entire thing. So that's why people are
Oh,
using
oh,
Spike Factory a whole lot.
oh,
Oh,
oh.
oh,
How did that get
that was
deleted? What?
Sniper.
There's just no
He
way.
has he has a lot. Yeah, this isn't really
It's
doing
not.
anything.
Yeah, I mean that was just not enough of a commitment. I mean, I think he maybe could have
I
gotten
don't think
through
it's
there and like
I don't think it's worth effort
that's GG
to
though.
do that.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much GG. Like now he's getting more Bonnie money and spamming, and funny name still doesn't have Monkey Wall Street, and he just went for another central, and so that means he's gonna like get his Monkey Wall Street like maybe end of round 25.
It'll get it right end of round 25, I think.
This is looking like a GG. This is poorly played by Funny Name, to be
Yeah.
honest. I think this is winnable, definitely for Funny Name. Like we saw Morphine win it,
Yeah.
just not super well played. I don't think
Wonder
it's
how
worth
much.
going for Mopolis here. I don't think if Mopolis is
I
worth around 25.
I think it's worth it. It makes a lot more money too.
I don't know.
Wait, did he sack the villages?
No, he sold the villages to
Okay, good.
get the base Mopolis. Which is like, yeah, I mean, I agree with that decision, but I mean, I don't know. I would have probably just kept the villages up, not gone for Mopolis, stopped my eco like round 26, and then just started spamming supply drops.
Oh, he didn't get around 25. Wait, did he? I wasn't looking.
I wasn't looking either. I
Professional
mean, his game's
commentary right
basically
here?
over. His game's kind of over. Like, there's just I just don't
Yeah.
see. Funny name needed to have way more money. He needed to not send like dinky little, group. I guess you know what? You know why he defended? Because I wasn't even thinking about it. They nerfed the tight leads.
Oh, right. I forgot about that too.
Yeah, so that's why he defended so easily.
And then Bonnie, I don't know her exact stats on later levels yet, but her dynamite does do a lot. Like it pops DDTs.
I mean, he dynamited the first one, but the second
No,
one,
like the
I
dynamite
don't
she
think-
throws down on the ground as well.
Yeah.
Like it does a considerable amount.
It's just not enough money on Funny Name's side here.
Yeah. Spamming villages.
I could see it. It's whatever. I mean, yeah, I don't think that's the efficient. I think it's more efficient to spam XX3s though than go for the XX4s. I mean, Mao definitely could optimize his gameplay a lot more, but at the end of the day, like it doesn't really matter. He's already in a winning position either way.
Yeah. He pops it again.
Like I think it's more efficient to go fill up the XX3s first, and then
Oh yeah, Jake said they
retroactively get them
changed.
back.
They changed XX3.
Oh, they changed the
I forgot
prices.
about that
Oh,
too.
jeez, I need to keep up with the patch notes. I keep on forgetting things like the lead nerf, like I don't know, XX3. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played much since the recent patch. Huge injection there, around 30. We'll see if anyone sends anything. I kind of doubt it.
Yeah, I'll probably
oh,
send.
yeah.
Yeah.
Needs to get up
Like
a
a
flying
flying
fortress,
fortress?
for sure. Flying fortress crippled, probably. I'm assuming. He's probably gonna get both.
How late can he
He's
get
not
up?
really
He's
wanting
probably
to
gonna have
sell, and
some
I don't
stuff.
understand this. I don't understand this holding on the sell for round 31 because you make so little money.
Yeah.
On
Oh, he
31.
gets it without selling. Wait, is he? Oh no.
We sold one or two.
He's getting bullet or beamed. Oh no. There's only one beam. Out of the flying fortress. Oh no.
Should there be three?
There's supposed to be 3. He's getting 1/3 the DPS.
Yeah, I mean this is a little sketchy. He should definitely just overdefend this as much as possible.
Yeah, he still defends, even with the 1/3 DPS.
Got that 401 sniper putting in work. Oh, does he need a GZ? Does he need a GZ?
Yeah,
Okay.
that bug is screwing him right there.
Should he just like sell it and rebuy it? Maybe.
I don't know exactly like what you do to deal with that bug. You
Sell
probably
it
just
and
do that.
rebuy it is what I would do.
Yeah. I mean, he probably knows a lot more about it than both of us do.
But this is a good. Okay, so funny name does get down the temple. I was wondering about that. The
Temple?
temple cripple. This should solo, right? Temple cripple.
And Saboteur.
Oh, he gets down to some Savatars too.
Yeah.
So I guess it
That'll
doesn't solo.
be fine.
He does sell the MWS to get all that up though. He has decent farms, a few a few 4-2-0s with his B-Cent still up. He's not doing a whole lot of damage on this guy.
Oh.
And he's just gonna knock it back. He'll pop it and knock it back.
Yeah.
Surely. Yeah.
There.
It's fine.
He still didn't rebot it? Is it still doing it? Okay, there it's there. Okay, it's back. It's back.
Yeah, it's triple
Yeah.
demon.
It
Did he
was
sell
doing
it
just
rebuy?
one for a second there. Yeah, he sold it. That's really unfortunate. But he should be
Good
fine
amount of
anyway.
Money to lose.
Maybe he was hoping it would come back by itself. Maybe it does that.
I doubt it. But yeah, melted that
Sky
one
Shredder as well.
a lot more easily. Sky Shredder, I'd like. I think it's a little under. I mean, it sucks, but like, in terms of space
He's microing it
efficiency
as well.
and, like,
He's
with the
getting more
cripple,
mileage out of it.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, Sky Shredder versus like a Homeland. Like, you could maybe make the argument that maybe he should have just Homelanded. He's gonna struggle a little bit to keep up with all this, and he's
Getting
not gonna be able to
Spectres
afford
instead
Homeland.
of Homeland.
I think.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Ooh, boost tower.
Oh,
Oh, he's
no.
gonna die. He's gonna lose. Yeah.
Wow.
I think maybe he should have Homelanded there. To be
Yeah.
honest. Oh, he still had the Mopolis up too. Why not sell Mopolis for more defense?
And he still had Bonnie carts, and he had a bunch of sniper farms
Yeah, that
and
was.
village farms. Like it felt like the point where
Okay,
he had to start selling off stuff.
I mean, okay. Here's the thing. Like, Mao got outplayed by Morphine, right? Like, pretty heavily outplayed. I mean,
Yeah.
outstratted. But like Morphine, obviously, like you can play it poorly, like Funny Name did. Because I'd say Morphine played that a lot better than Funny Name did in terms of that matchup. And
Yeah.
it just looked unwinnable versus Morphine. But the thing is about that strat is if you can't win it against Funny Name making all those mistakes, then maybe you should just hang up the ace strat. Just in my personal opinion. Like, maybe it's just not a good strategy. Your opponent plays well, you lose. Your opponent
Yep.
plays poorly, you still lose. Like, it's just, I don't get it. All right, so is this
Koru here.
first to 3 or is this first to
Best of 5.
Best of 3.
So first
Okay.
of 3, yeah.
All right, so this is not tournament point yet. Just tied 1-1.
Not yet.
This strategy looked pretty good. Thank you for the glaze with me. Pencil O's, pencil Morphine. I mean, yeah, it's not that hard of a strategy. You just don't leak and then you just go late game. I mean, but you played it better than Funny Name did.
Yeah.
Okay, so Funny Name is. It looks like we're gonna see. He's on ETN, right? Like ETN Tech Glue Farm.
Funny name is?
I assumed. Did you see his hero? Is he on ETN?
I did not see. Oh, 1 second. Someone.
Yeah, he's on
Give me a
ETN.
second. Some bozo knocked at my door and then ran away.
Oh, you got ding dong ditched. It's a classic. I haven't done that in years. I should get back into that. Yeah, yeah, that'd be so creepy if like a grown man ding dong ditching you. But I guess I kind of aged out of that one. I do think that the strategy is pretty good for Mao on this map. It's better than I think this tack glue farm probably. So I think it's easier
Yeah.
to live.
He's won. I think this tournament alone, he's won against it before, right?
Yeah, it plays someone
Yeah,
else on
on
this
this
map.
map.
So.
Yeah.
So we'll see what Funny Name's got up his sleeve. Obviously, Funny Name's going to have to rush. He's got the farm. He's going to have to be aggro. He's going against a full eco player. So anti-stall, full aggro, yada yada.
Oh. He's messing up his micro there.
Yeah, we're seeing some
That's a
ace
little
micro mess
unfortunate
up
there.
from Mao. I was glazing his ace micro earlier in that.
He was doing
previous
so
match,
well
but,
until right before he had to buy it. That's so unfortunate.
yeah, it's unlucky.
He
And
has
Funny
tack.
Name is leaking a lot more than I'd really like to leak here, but I guess he's fine. I mean, he pays 50 lives for like a one farm upgrade greed, I suppose.
That's probably fine.
Mao
probably
dodges
looks like
20
he's
though. He's
leaking
gonna need
more
to
than
get a
he did.
safety spec soon. Oh, he's leaking blacks. Dude.
He gets a sniper. I guess a sniper to pop any extra
Yeah,
blacks is
sniper and
fine.
strong.
Yeah. He's not
Jesus.
microing his ace.
I guess you don't really need to micro it here.
You
I mean,
ha-
it looks like it's
it's
doing
better
fine.
to micro it on the top to speed it up so that it can catch blacks. Right now, he's not doing that.
Jesus Christ. I'd like to see maybe a tower
Oh
boost
my
coming from
goodness.
Funny Name here. I mean, a balloon boost.
2 lives.
Sorry, I meant to say a balloon boost. You know, just try to sneak some more blacks by. Oh my God!
Well, now he has the SPAC down, so he's good, maybe. Although, okay. Okay. He's good.
Yeah.
I think he would have been
Lives.
just fine with microing his ace better.
What is that Roth spot?
Is that gonna be a Roth? Is it supposed?
Why,
Maybe it's
why
supposed
else
to
does he
clean
have
up.
attack there?
I guess the reason is to like clean up movement signs better, but still,
I don't know.
I don't
It's a
know.
dubious Roth
That's
spot.
that's a rough spot. I don't like that. It's being rushed.
Yeah, it gets a tower boost out of him. But the thing about wait, no,
He
not
didn't get a
that's
tower
just
boost.
balloon
He got nothing. He just got level 3 ability. Oh,
all farm cells.
wow.
That sucks.
Now he's gonna send some camos.
Yeah.
Can he
Oh, he has
afford?
to sell the
He
blade
can't
for
afford.
that.
Oh, he did. Okay, wow.
You get some mib chance, and then the
Yeah.
the little
He's fine
droney
now.
guys.
He's fine for now. That hurts. And Funny Name kind of wasted money on his rushes. He only forced level 3.
Yeah, that sucks. That was a really bad rush for a Funny Name, and then that forced him to sell all of his farms in order to survive. So, yeah, I
Now
mean,
he has
Funny
no
Name was
farms to round
completely winning
14
this
either.
game. I think that rush was so bad that he went from like winning this game to losing this game all in that. 69 lives though, it's not bad. But Mao is not going to get an E sniper up. I mean, this is going to be a poverty game all the way.
Yeah, but I think Ma was still ahead by
Still in the
far.
lead, yeah.
Yeah. Probably just get it up later if anything.
I hate Funny Name's position. I mean, he's got 1-2-0 farm. He only has really a Roth up. So I mean, it just feels so uncomfortable and so unsafe.
Yeah. He's gonna have to find some. I mean, you can defend Mobe's okay. He's level 3.
Yeah, mobs aren't really a huge
Mobes are
issue.
fine. But after that, sends
He
him
does
over
send a
anyway.
mob out.
Does he use level 3 here? He does.
Yeah.
I don't
got
know if
to.
he needed to do that. If he already got up the tack.
Oh, and he gets up the glue. Oh, I
Yeah.
think he's kind of over defending. And he can't afford to over defend because he's broke.
Exactly. He needs to save his money unless Mao spends a bunch on rush. He's probably gonna set a fortified mob here. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you got to
And
send
he
that
has no
follow-up
level 3
fortified with a
anymore.
level
He
3
didn't.
down. He needs tower
Yeah.
boost, instant tower boost.
He
And is
missed
that
most of
even
the attacks
enough?
on his hotshots.
Yeah, he needs like a middle tack there. You see where he just put that? Ah, that's a death. That's death.
Even with the far back raw spot, it doesn't.
Jesus
It's not enough as
Christ.
glue. Yeah.
Yeah. Eco player rushing and winning. Well, that's 2-1 Mao. So if Mao wins this next game, he wins the tournament,
He
right?
wins. That round 11 was just not it there.
Yeah, I think
I
that
pretty
that
much lost
went.
him the
I mean, he was
entire
in
game.
such a good position. Like he screwed Mao's early game, put a good amount of little pressure on him. Mao missed his micro, and got down to 2 lives. Had to get up early defense and spam, sniper and spec upgrades, and he just threw it all away. Round 11. That's the thing. That's why I don't really love Tack Glue Farm, because you can't really afford. You're kind of brokish, like round 11, because you need a ROF round 10 or 11, for like grouped whites and purples and stuff
Usually
like
round
that. Like
10
you need
even.
yeah, like even round 10, you kind of need a ROF, or you need a tower boost round 10. Those are your two options, and so that's a lot of money. And then if you tower boost round 10, to greet out the ROF, then you need the ROF round 11, and then you need camo round 12
Yep.
to a small camo rush. So it's like
You're not
that's
spending
I don't
any
know how
money.
much
You're not
ROF.
investing anything.
That's like
You're just
fifty
buying
four hundred
defense.
dollars that you need between 10 and 12, just into your defense. And so then if you're putting 5,400 into your defense, then you can't really afford to rush.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a decent strategy for sure, especially on times up where like nothing survives, and then the ROF just helps you survive. But and now we see this goofy strategy coming out from Mao again that he's lost like every single time with.
Why do they
Well,
gotta be
I guess
switching
Mao
sides on
just
me, man?
wants. I guess Mao just wants to go late, or by late I mean like go to a game 5. It will win. Yeah, trust. It may have lost the first time. It may have lost the second time. But
Third
the
time's the
third
charm,
time?
okay?
Yeah. Hopefully
Let's see what funny
they
names running
start
here.
up here soon. He's running some sort of Bonnie strat, so it's probably better than whatever Mao is running, because we've seen his crappy strat before. But I don't know. What do you think? What towers? What are people
Probably
running
like.
right now?
Hmm.
Hopefully not Boomer. Boomer spec.
I don't think he'll be running Boomer.
Maybe Dart. I think funny name likes Dart. Oh, he's running Boomer. I was right.
He is running Boomer. GG.
So I think he probably forces around 30. And then,
Yeah, but then after that, what happens?
I mean, maybe he has enough money to like send an FBAT and then Mao chokes to it and gets like a single beam flying fortress again. I don't know.
Let me just look at more stats. How much he loses if he has to sell? He loses $30,000.
GG. A bit of a layer going on from Mao opt-in for that. I guess this is probably worth it, I suppose. Not really. It doesn't look like that worth.
A boost.
Okay.
Forced boost.
I suppose.
That's fine, I guess. He sent yellows for too long.
Yeah, he
After
broke his queue a
he
little bit.
forced the boost.
That's one thing that Ryan does sometimes pretty well, and it's like a little bit risky to do because like technically you should like not brick your queue, But sometimes what I see Ryan do with his eco is he'll send like 2 yellows there, and then brick his queue full of like whatever he wants to send, like group blues or you
Yeah,
know
I see him doing that
reds or
sometimes.
whatever. But then he does get the boost out, so it's like whereas like technically you should give yourself the
You're
option select to have like an empty queue and like
yeah.
go either way on it. Like sometimes he'll just send like like two little yellows there and then go ahead and brick his queue
I
up with
mean,
whatever he wants to send.
I mean,
And he
if the
gets the boost
opponent
out.
falls for it,
Yeah.
then he just gets more eco or like more money because
Yeah, more money
he
on
got
hand
the
because
eco
of the full eco
earlier.
queue. Yeah.
It's not really a good thing to do, but like, if it works, it works, I guess.
Yeah, if it works, it works. Anyway, so now I'm at the opposite end of it there. But I mean, just super minor stuff like stuff
Yeah,
like that doesn't really decide games unless you're like mirroring versus Ninjaeus,
then it
in
matters.
which case then it matters. Yeah.
It might matter anyway. That $2 you're off mail.
I've seen most people when they go with the Bonnie Boomer here go for the Bio, which seems to maybe do better against these mine cards, but it looks like Funny Name goes for the Rico.
It does okay for a little bit, but then it starts to struggle.
Because I feel like the Rico, I mean, the mine cards could kind of, because like when you have spaced high damage balloons, like that's what like Rico and more struggles against, like
Yeah,
space cerams and stuff like that. So like I feel like it's
I've seen
probably
some gameplay.
bad.
It really starts to struggle. You need extra defense for that if you're going top path.
I think we saw Anyar earlier, so like starting to spam Kylie's mid game, which like honestly
Yeah,
didn't
that was
seem that bad in retrospect because they seemed to do well against the mine cards, and then he just built them into Moab presses when he got rushed with
yeah,
some mopes.
that's a play as well as obviously what am I saying? Bio boomer.
Yeah, Bio. It's probably more
Those.
traditional. Struggling a little bit to these zebras, but probably fine.
He'll be
Just getting
fine.
down 2 snipers for him. I mean, you don't want to have to get up 2 snipers if you're Mao. You'd rather just build into 1 bouncing bullet.
So you gotta get a. He's probably going to get a semi-auto if he's rushed or something.
I suppose, but that seems odd to me
And
because
then you just
yeah,
buy
I
the big
feel
bullet.
like you want to get the bouncing bullet up.
I don't know
So
why
I don't know why.
he's.
Yeah, he was hovering it just I guess to sell.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought he was gonna buy that for a second, but he probably
Yeah,
wasn't.
kind of like it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I have a lot of confidence that Smudge is really the hero to play here.
There's
Like,
for
I feel like
village.
almost any hero is probably better than Smudge here.
What's the village for?
That's a good question because it
What is the village
really,
for?
because the thing about getting that Vill out is he's hard committing to never getting up a supply drop.
Yeah. He missed the round 14.
Yeah, I mean
For
he's
the
not gonna
village.
get it. You get the village down, it puts you at a distance between. You don't get the village
Yeah.
down. You can wait a couple eco boosts and kind of get the supply drop out. 14, 15ish. You get
Well, I
the
don't know
village
why.
down, and now you're
I don't know
waiting
why he
like
went
4
for
or
it.
5 eco boosts.
I don't know why he went for it that like. He missed the round 14. So like, what's the point?
Oh yeah, with the village. Yeah, I mean he missed the supply drop. He missed the village around 14. Like it doesn't make sense to me at all. And they're both kind of really heavily anti-stalling here, I would say, with their snipers. Funny Name was able to get the supply drop out, and he has the Bonnie ult eco. So I mean, yeah. I do not like Mao's position.
He's pretty poor. I feel like. How much ego is on those? How much money is on those mine carts?
Just
See.
watch his farmer. See what his farmer collects.
500.
500.
It's pretty good.
Mo, are you listening to stream right now? So I don't get Bonnie said 16 all out it.
What?
Aye, aye, aye.
So I don't Bozo, don't listen to the stream.
We are watching his screen at least, so we don't really know that much about
Yeah,
funny
that's fair.
names. You know, Mao is the one screen sharing.
Well, so if he got it up because he didn't want to be all added, the same applies to a sniper farm, no? If he gets a sniper farm, he's selling power.
Yeah, I mean, you really don't want to get a sniper. You don't want to spell a supply drop once you buy it.
That's fair, but it's an all out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess. Oh,
Yeah, sniper and strong weaken a little bit to the ISRMs. Floated some money. Like he had like 2.73K going into round 19 end. I feel like, you know, just I much prefer like slightly slowing down my eco just a little
for a
bit
round
to get up
20
another
boost.
farm. Yeah. I think it's worth. He wants to get up as elite, but he's in such an awkward position. So
Oh,
he just goes ahead.
whoa,
Yeah, and yeah, he doesn't get the elite, and so
whoa.
now he just dies to A. Because he can't get. He was just in such an awkward position that whole time.
Yeah, that was not good.
He wanted to go for elite there, but it's like, yeah, I don't really have money for it because I'm doing all this village nonsense. Yeah. That's 2-2. This is
Yep.
this will be the final game here.
I feel like Mom was making this closer than it needs to be, honestly. Like,
He's kind of trolling a bit. I think, you know, I might have said before that he should stop playing this strategy. And after watching that game, I think he should stop playing that strategy.
yeah, I think he should stop playing this sniper strategy.
Just my opinion, but we'll see.
Although, I've trolled every single Popology tournament. Fair enough. I guess.
You wanna try to win this last game here? It's the last one. Be really cool to see a competitive game, game 5 for the grand finals here.
He's counterpicking Basalt. Interesting.
I guess ace is decent here. He's probably gonna go freaking ace again.
Oh yeah, it's Basalt. He's gonna go ace. Ace Alk? No.
Yeah, we see Bonnie.
You see-
Oh, he's running this.
He's swapping out his
Garbage
village
again.
for a SPAC.
I mean, so we're probably gonna see Dart come out. And Funny Name's pretty decent with Dart too. Like he's comfortable with it. So you know, in my opinion, I would say Funny Name probably definitely has the advantage here. But we will see. We will see.
Yep, there's a dart.
I mean, Dart on this map, I just feel like in Inflection 2, like it's really hard to play much else. Dartling's a shitty tower. And Dart,
I feel like there's more on
you just
this
feel like
map.
Mr. Rich Man the whole game. Like you just have infinite money.
I feel like there's more you can play on this map though than compared to Inflection. Like this map is more lenient.
You're saying other than Dart?
Yeah, compared to Inflection.
I don't know.
Funny Name's not anti-stalling that well, even though he's a trip dart. You kind of can't.
Yeah, you should.
I
I
think
mean, I
that's-
think
I
there's
think that's
maybe
the
a better
wrong dart
Dart spot
spot.
where you can anti-stall. Yeah, I think there's.
It's supposed to be
better-
more
I've
to
seen.
the left. So that
Yeah,
I
I've seen
can
Esport
shoot
put
the
it
right
like
way.
directly in the center there.
Yeah.
and anti-stall it pretty well. So
Yeah, it's completely skipping past those natural blues there. It's not really doing anything. Jericho has to clean all that up. He's now leaking a bunch.
we will see. It's getting down a little bit. I mean,
I
I
don't-
just think
I don't
that
like
Funny Name's
this.
gonna. I mean, I don't think either of them are playing it super well. Like, this is kind of a troll strategy from Mao, as we've seen, and then
Yeah.
I don't think Funny Name's anti-stalling quite enough. I would really like to see.
He's not anti-stalling at all.
Yeah, not at all. Yeah, I mean,
Like,
honestly,
everything's
like
just kind
get
of
up like
going
a two
past.
2-2-0 dart at the AI entrance because you want to max anti-stall this, ideally.
Mao was anti-stalling more than Funny Name is.
Which is kind of crazy. I'd like him to see him actually try to get up a plantation this game because I think
He's
it's just worth it.
It stalled so much too, he can do it. Like, if he's not anti-stalling, at least go for the plant. Because you have more money.
We'll see. See if he's able to make it work. I mean, I think he can just probably send like some rainbows around 13 and win. If he gets down a decent amount of farms, he can send a decent sized rush.
Yeah. Also have to see how safe Mao plays.
I mean, Bouncing Bullet
He
is
said he
kind of
wasn't
cancer, though.
as experienced on this map either. Mao did. So like, he could just probably win if he does that. Because Mao doesn't know exactly how much he needs against what.
He's gonna go for 2 snipers. Oh, he does get the plant this time. Funny Name does, which I think is good.
Did he crosspath it? He shouldn't do that. Yeah.
Oh, this'll. Oh wait, he's running Dartling.
Yeah, he's running Darling.
Why? Wait, why is he running Dartling?
DFD.
Sells a farm, not the plant though, just to defend that. Doesn't crosspath his
He
plant.
doesn't have the crosspath on the other one.
I hate Dartling here because he's probably gonna get an HRP.
He's gonna have to.
Still doesn't crosspath that plant. I
Um,
mean, Starco does have
Star
some lead
Captain
popping.
pops the leads. He just buys
Yeah,
it
but
anyway.
I don't know
That's
if
fair.
Funny Name knows that, but he's just gets it
Well,
anyway.
yeah, he probably just wanted to get it up anyway.
And he's doing the. I don't know.
He still hasn't
I don't know,
crosspath the
man.
farm. He crosspath
I don't know,
now.
man. He was doing all right. No, I mean, I think Mao has won this game.
He's just farming. Yeah. He doesn't want to rush here.
The good thing for Funny Name is that the Bouncing Bullet will anti-stall.
And he also has his HRP now, which can anti-stall just fine as well.
Yeah, if he aims it.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Okay, now he went for
now
the
he's
fake out
sending.
double plant into I am actually going to rush you. Try to punish the supply drop by. But he's got so much SPAC up that I guess it doesn't really matter. Sells the SPAC into a full auto, so now he's kind of unrushable. Doesn't. Oh, he did boost. Now, do you go for round 16? I don't think round 16 works.
He's just ecoing.
He's going for it.
Oh, is he? What? What?
He is going for it. I don't think it works though.
Where's the balloons? He was sending pinks. Oh,
No,
No.
I think they were just getting deleted. Yeah.
Bonnie's helping out so much there too. With her level 3. Mao wins it.
There we go. Mao wins. He trolled and he still won.
Yep. Third time's the charm. That wasn't the
Finally
third
won
time,
with
but
his ace sniper strategy.
funny name. I observe it. Sniper is very good this season.
Yeah,
You
pretty
don't
good tower.
say.
I mean, I would have rather seen Funny Name run Dart Sniper Farm.
Yeah, definitely. Dartling is kind of
Well, you just selected
weird.
Funny Name as the winner in the bracket. I guess he won.
What the hell?
Congratulations to Funny Name, winning 3-2 over Mao.
Definitely.
No, but it was good. It was good. I got to see a little bit of Bonnie at work, and she definitely impressed me. She's a lot better than I thought.
Yeah, she's definitely very strong. Needs nerfs.
Mao won.
Womp
Anyway,
womp.
well, I appreciate you having me. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go get some food, and congratulations to everyone in the tournament. Some pretty good games. You know, Anyar had a little good run over Yeet Boy. Funny Name always generally makes it to finals in these, and then we get to see a little bit of Bonnie stuff and some trolling from Mao,
As always.
winning with Garage Strats. All right. Well, later, Emil. Thanks for running the tourney.
See ya.
See y'all.